die as long as you kill Butch.
This tastes like
I wasn't.
It does taste like some.
Alright.
the pink lemonade.
Why is the
Yes.
camera angle?
There are
Okay.
both
Another
lemonades taste
Camera angle, please work with me.
I can't.
Please.
so good.
Give me your worst stuff.
Is it like an
Alright.
Oh.
Alright. Welcome back, everybody, to Dungeons and Dragons. We had some complications last week that prevented us from playing. I'm wearing the wrong hat. No. Where is my right hat?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm just dying slightly.
I'm always dying.
Dude, Tumbo's just lying on the ground.
I know.
So
Tombo
high.
is. I wish our camera was on the other side so we could see him.
He's fat.
I left it upstairs.
He's so fat. He's fat.
Fat spoiled.
Hopefully, we'll get to put the camera on the other side next week.
I think you also record
Everybody.
It's that thing. Like, if people are talking about you, your ears start burning.
how you sneeze.
You do all of it. Sneezing makes your
I
ears
think
burn.
there's several.
Anyways.
I always heard it was
Welcome back, everybody. When we left off, everybody was dying.
Bold of you to assume we're not.
Just to recap, so we don't have any confusion here.
Rex just has to find a new party. All of the goblins are orphans.
Oh, jeez. Gonna make Katie cry. Let's not make Katie cry.
No making Katie cry.
Crying is painful for her at the moment, so let's. Well, we all cried over your mushroom
Everyone loves
or stool. Anyways,
stool.
hey, bud, you need me on Dad's lap? Are you okay? Anyways, so when we left off, party learned
Everyone's dying.
that Hera was false, fake goddess, fake news,
False.
and as such, y'all confronted her, and that went miserably. She took control over Butch and Philip, and is using them to protect herself.
And beat Muriel up.
And yeah, Muriel's cooked. Rasha's broken her nose.
Slightly toasty.
Yes,
Who's Philip?
Maybe a little bit more
the paladin, Philip Truly.
Philip?
His name's Philip Truly. He introduced
He was a
himself.
warlock.
He is a warlock, but he trained to
He
be a
used to be
paladin.
Sorry.
He is truly
He
both.
what? He didn't used to be a paladin.
He
He was a fighter who was on a
lied
quest to
be
become a paladin, and this
Like
goddess
Philip.
was like, "Hey, I can make you my paladin if you give me your soul." And he was like, "Deal."
And then
So,
he
thus
became
he's a warlock.
Yeah.
Under the illusion of him being a paladin.
You make it sound like he's an idiot. And I
He
don't-
is.
He is an idiot.
He's 16. Of course, he's an idiot.
Are we adopting Philip?
You're
Yes.
right. Selling your soul for something would make you an idiot.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute here.
He's also never had an encounter with a demon.
Is the adoption.
Because I don't phrase that right.
We're
The way
orphans.
Hera phrased it to Philip was, if you devote your soul to me, you'll have your power.
I mean, unless I'm
And
mistaken.
I'm pretty
isn't
sure
that
that's
what happened?
90% my fault.
Yeah. But it sounds worse when you say it,
I think it is.
give me
I
your
started
soul and I'll give you power.
Very
Mhm.
Because a
You're so
paladin
proud.
thinks
He
He
devotion.
continued it.
promise.
So I started it.
He
You're so proud of
devoted
yourself.
his
Yeah.
soul to a patron.
Okay,
Unknowingly,
sorry, never mind. I picked it up.
yeah, unknowingly that
Anyway,
would mean he's giving his soul up for power.
is dying.
Yes, everybody's dying.
Butch
Yeah.
is fine.
Yeah, good for Butch.
Yeah, Butch is fine. Anyways,
Butch
So-
still has a good-
did we leave off at the top of the round?
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, we
I said I could have sworn we left off the top of the round. Okay. So, Muriel, you're
Oh
first.
yeah,
I was
where
like, I
am
know
I?
I'm sweet.
You're
but-
in front of Philip.
Okay.
Yeah, and Butch. Butch is
I
towering
would
in front of you.
recommend Disengaging and hiding
Looking and
until
smiling.
you guys can get to you.
Can I have more candy?
Disengage.
Thank you.
I'm disengaging. I'm
Disengage.
running away.
My
Ah.
bad.
You're okay. You're tall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hiding behind Fez.
Yeah.
set you on fire
Save me.
previously?
Look. You said sorry after.
I did say I was sorry.
You're like, oh, sorry. So I think since you're talking, like, it's fine.
Alright.
You're fine.
So I've disengaged.
Yes,
Even
you
in the
disengage.
room.
That's an action, so
Um,
just keep it in mind.
can't do anything.
You can do a bonus action. You
Run.
can take a free action.
Extra attack or a bonus?
It is your main action, actually.
It's a main
Extra attack works in the way of you make an attack and a follow-up.
Okay.
So it's all one action,
Okay.
which is really
Do
weird.
you have any
So wait, I have.
You can pop a health potion for.
help?
Do all of you guys just have small ears, or like are they average? And
What?
I'm just
I
an
have
elephant.
I have.
Well, I'm an
big
elephant. You know, I got big ears.
I have big.
I think we're okay.
No, I think your ears are
again.
just
I think this is the wrong time.
Yeah, I was like, I
not
got.
Wait.
big.
I'm very confused. What's happening? What was
Yeah.
the?
We're talking about real life ears.
I don't know.
Are
I
like
just-
real live ears? I
Yes,
thought we
our
were talking.
real life
Okay.
ears.
No, I have big ears. I have like semi-pointy ears. My mom called me an imp. Like
You
I
kind
don't
of
call
do
them
this like
imps.
one.
exactly.
No, okay, imps are a little different.
I don't think I have a health potion.
Well,
That's
then
unfortunate.
that's probably.
I don't know. It's just
So
That is probably the best to do.
I am hiding because I am dying.
All right.
Roll for stealth.
I think I'm like last.
As there's like smoke coming
Yeah,
out.
you kind of are.
Did you write down initiative?
I did.
Good.
It's all
Okay,
written down.
yeah.
It's on my sheet
No.
here.
What number am I?
4. Right now it's Philip's turn, and he isn't gonna do anything. Actually, he's just gonna stand there.
Oh.
Because he
Menacing.
wants to protect his gun.
He's
Yep.
just gonna stand there.
As does Butch currently.
No
so.
one is.
Oh, Butch is gonna stand there too.
F.
No one
Who's
is-
F? Fez. It's your turn.
Who's that?
What about?
Oh,
Wait,
There's
Grug.
for Fez who was on
Oh.
the bus.
Thank you.
Please
Grug.
let us die.
and sets us all on fire sometimes. Sorry.
These things just happen.
Sorry, I
These
wanna
things
die.
No, I feel like it's just sorry, and then Muriel's
Okay.
screaming.
So,
Ah.
never mind.
Sorry.
Grug. Where'd all my character cards go?
Well, I can't heal you, but I can heal you for 2d8.
I literally wrote out all of these
Plus
cards, and now they're all gone.
Spell casting modifier.
Okay.
Do you
Shit.
have one?
Shiz nipples. Shice.
It is second.
You just like the way I say that.
I do. I think it's hilarious.
It's because I say it with the German accent.
That's just mother.
It's
Yes.
almost like, you
Which
know,
makes sense.
he has
It's Scheisse.
German roots or something.
Oh yeah,
Whoa.
crazy. Where'd they go? Here they are. They're on the other side of my
German's
Okay.
my second language. English is a third.
this
As some people
this is
do.
true.
Is
Okay,
it- is it
Grug.
good?
What's
Normal
Grug gonna do?
things.
What can Grug do?
What can
Grug
Grug
can
do?
Grug can heal.
The
Actually,
real question is
There's a
what
lot of
can't he do?
healing.
Grug can't heal.
What?
Grug can't heal?
I was like, isn't Grug a stabby person?
Yeah,
Shock.
I thought it was
He
cleric.
he's a cleric.
I thought
Clerics
clerics was-
Only healing capability comes from spells. He does not have a single healing spell except for Spare the Dying, which isn't even a healing spell.
It's a necromancy spell.
I
Yeah.
mean, saved your ass.
He also has
but-
Inflict Wounds, which is a necromancy spell. He doesn't have
He's just a
anything to heal.
necromancer.
We've been registering him in our heads as off healer this whole time, and he can't do a single healing spell.
No.
He just saves you from dying.
Yeah.
by hitting the thing that's killing you.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
The
if you're
best healing is
actively
a good
dying,
offense.
The best defense is good.
and if you're actively dying, like you're
Says
a
the
corpse,
quarterback.
he's just like live.
Linebacker says, I
He's
bet.
just like
Yeah.
clear.
Oh,
Wait, I
Hans,
can
you
do
didn't
that
start
too.
off with that.
I also have
What?
to spare
Welcome
the
back. Sorry. Welcome back, everyone.
He did.
Yeah, I
Did you?
Yeah.
and I hit
I said nobody was paying attention.
I was
Nobody
saying
pays attention to me.
that-
And then y'all get fucked because the god of death comes and
We're
Fudge.
kicks you. Yeah.
Yeah, he tells us to not swear.
Seriously, come on.
Disclaimer. Hans is super smart.
I'm just
He's the
I'm trying
wisest of us all.
I can't figure out what Grug would do.
Did I
What
not
can
say
Grug do? I
anything?
guess he can cast Sacred Flame, I guess. Why not?
Sacred flame.
Flambe them.
Yeah.
Flambe them for me.
Butch.
Greg goes like
Hey.
that.
Butch. Make a dex save.
No.
Should I use my good dice for this? Whatever.
No, you want us to live. That's the point.
7 plus.
7 is
Dex.
fail but good.
Yeah.
Automatic fail.
Oh, not 7.
Auto fail but
Something
good.
good happens. That's unfortunate.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Unfortunate for us.
So auto fail
Yeah.
but
I
good
think I'll be
that
fine.
he's
Wait.
not possessed anymore.
What the that he's free from the possession? No,
Dang.
No.
because that's not how this works.
That's not how that works.
At
Yeah,
least
no, it
Muriel's
just
in
says
the back.
Yes.
Behind.
Well, yeah, no, I mean 7.
How many D8 is that?
He's like,
Shoot!
And-
2D8!
I'll be fine.
Should be free.
Yeah, I know you'll be fine,
Because then he would not be hit by.
dude.
I think the good thing is that he's not
10.
yet.
10?
He just got hit
Yeah.
by fire.
wow. Wait.
I'm cool.
It's not actually fire.
Wow,
It's actually
not
radiant
been-
energy.
I'm chill.
You hit him for just 10?
10 damage.
At least you get something.
It's only 2D8.
Do
At least
better.
somebody hit. Yes.
And now I'm at 40 HP.
It's just unfortunate because it doesn't reach far enough to actually hit the goddess, and they're in a body shield, so it would block it anyways.
I mean, the lowest I can roll with Firebolt is a 9.
Does he have a big statue down there?
So,
That is actually very impressive.
No,
She just goes.
well, normally I could do that if fucking Muriel wasn't in the way.
Hey,
I'm
we're
not
on
in the
Twitch.
way.
That's okay. Everybody's
We're
fine.
on Twitch.
Okay,
I don't know what to do.
so,
The best YouTubers swear.
wow, I was actually spot on with my drawing. From the image, yeah, that drawing I did
Mhm.
is spot on.
Oh, perfect.
The only thing I have switched is Butch and Butch and Philip, and then I didn't include Fez because
Forgot about this.
she was not relevant to the
The
point you were trying
diagram.
to make.
So the
Yes.
diagram.
For a second, I thought you were
She-
saying because Fez
she's
just
a
isn't
baby.
relevant. I was like, oh.
She's not
No.
baby.
I just
On
meant
an accident.
Woo!
You should blame my die. I rolled a 1.
okay. That makes it Philip does nothing. Fez, your turn.
Okay. I'm pretty much just gonna go up to Muriel and go clear. So I
Okay.
clear for 2
Lay on hands. Or
D8 plus 7.
Oh, wow, that's
Yeah.
good.
Well,
I'm a
that's not
paladin
helping
at
you
heart.
much.
Sorry.
Well, that's not helping you much either. 10.
10?
10 on 2 very minimal. Oh, that's pretty damn
2d8
good.
plus 7.
Jeez Louise. Yeah, that is really
Yeah, I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Good
So-
grief! And you healed 10?
Welcome to the
Jeez, maybe you are a healer.
I'm at 14.
I'm sorry, have I not been healing Rasha enough? You know?
Technically, that's Rush's fault.
Hey, don't
so-
forget
You know
about
what,
Mage
that's fair.
Armor
Okay.
this time.
Yes.
You have
Are you
to
doing
do
anything
that.
else, Fez? You do have a bonus action or a free action.
You can write it at the top of your sheet.
I keep
So you can check them out.
This pink lemonade is
Or is
really strong.
Firebolt?
That's what I was saying. It tastes like we need to dilute it.
Yeah. I'm actually going to put a shot.
Firebolt does even more damage because it's a D10.
Um,
2d10.
But the lowest I can roll is
Isn't Fireball
So,
a cantrip?
so you could do like 26.
So it powers up progressively.
That's why I use it all the time.
Oh, that's much better.
Cantrips.
Yeah, cantrips become stronger at higher levels.
Yeah, I will have to wait around
They
to
do?
heal again. 'Cause that's
Yeah.
11
I haven't played Magic players, but
Like, for instance, Sacred Flame at levels 1 through 3 does 1d8. At 4th level through 6th level, it does 2d8, which is why Grugs does 2d8.
Oh, wait, I could use healing word as a bonus.
Oh, so you have your regular action.
Yeah, so cure wounds is my regular, then I can use healing word,
Oh, you can double kill.
Wow.
which is
Dang.
the next.
You might have to multi-class you as Cleric.
Ours seems strong enough.
Yeah.
So that's a 2 and a 3 plus. No, I don't have.
Okay.
So
No,
five.
wait. Equal points plus 2 spellcasting modifier, so it's 12. Julio!
I'm at 26.
So I kind of.
I went from 4 to 26. Let's go.
Yay.
Yeah, like I said, I kind of cheat the system because I'm like, okay, well, I want to be a magic user. Put all of the. everything in charisma.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
You're
It
just
should be
a charisma
20.
4 plus.
Well,
No,
plus
26.
4 plus 10, 14
12.
plus
Oh, I thought it was
12.
14 for the second
No.
one. Sorry, never mind.
No, it was at 14 plus 12.
So I rolled a 5 plus
Never mind. You do
Shut
that.
Okay, so this is that Fizz's turn.
Yeah, that's all I can do. Like,
Okay,
the action and then bonus
Garden.
action.
It is your turn.
I'm debating what to do. Sorry. Debate.
You don't have any range. Do you?
She has some darts.
You can dart her.
Do you
She had
go
more darts.
Around the pews.
Infinite thoughts. That's,
Like, can you go this way?
that's fair. There's usually some space after
Yeah,
the
we
pew.
Yeah, the wall. The wall is like there-ish. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's space
Perfect.
to go around.
And the other wall is like
No.
Do you have to?
shattered.
Is it disadvantage to try shooting for the pews, or
No, the pews are like chair height.
I don't know. I'm just asking these things.
I would say the pews are probably about the height of these chairs.
I was gonna say there's some really tall pews.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think there's anything I can do to be helpful.
All right, have fun.
You can go
You can
around the side and then dart her. And then maybe we'll get our people back.
That's probably what Fez is gonna do because she doesn't want to hurt anyone else again.
Alright.
It
Yeah.
was an accident.
Is that a thing? Can we do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can turn off your planet, turn off the jump.
Because I can say I only have 2 darts left, so.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 darts are all you can throw in a turn anyway.
Oh, yeah, but.
Actually, I think you have an extra attack, so you can throw like 3.
Yeah, but I only have 2.
I don't think she could see
Is
the
it
girl
my turn
anyway.
afterwards?
because she'd have to get to the bush.
No, it's Butch's turn.
Oh,
maybe I
good.
should've done something.
I said Butch isn't going to do anything
Switch has nothing to attack him. Because if he moves, he would open
though. And I mean, guess what you just did that they also have the capability to do?
Change turn.
Hold an action.
Are they holding their actions until something
What is wrong with you?
No!
You just got healed.
I've been literally. This needs to happen. This is how this happens.
Like,
Just
Rasha
remember,
is-
Chris, if
I
you
brought
hit
him
the
back from
goddess,
the dead several times.
possession ends.
I know, that's the point.
That's all you got to do.
2 hits.
That's true.
Wait, all you have to do is just hit her once?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's our goal.
Well, that's
Nobody has hit her yet.
Well, that's
Aren't we lame?
It's not quite.
I mean,
Take that out of your mouth.
I'm working on it. I have to hold it.
Put it on the table. Don't put it in your mouth.
False.
It's like the size of a pill.
That's why she's worried about it. Yes.
Are you worried he's gonna swallow it? No,
Well,
that's
it'll
fair.
come out.
As a forewarning,
It
if I
will.
do die,
And knowing hence,
I'd
we'll be
like
waiting
my
for it
next
to come out so I can
character
put it
to
back on.
actually be Aurora, if at all. I could play the sentience.
Look at him writing his will.
So,
I think I'm gonna die.
I'll have to get back to you on that one because you might not be able to do that. But I can't explain it until after this.
that's very fair. So I'm going to cast Jump on myself.
Are you doing the running long jump?
Yeah, I'm gonna like kind of step back, and I'm gonna run like 10
The 10?
feet.
Yeah.
And
10,000 feet, actually.
okay. So this is 5 feet, yeah. 5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30 is the jump. Because it's a 30-foot jump.
You run into the wall.
Well, I mean, yeah, you would run into a wall back there. I was thinking more of like a.
Or do you
Because
want
if
me
you
to do the
move,
angle?
because if you move, you can actually move into a garden space, and you can go
And jump
you know,
over.
5'10" off the pew.
Okay.
And then you go 5, 10, 25, and then you would hit the wall 30. And you'd land about there.
Just bounce into the wall.
No, I imagine like.
I will
people,
actually
like, flip-
make a dex save.
I really want
This
to.
is going to be in your favor.
That is so
I know
With
Rasha.
advantage,
It's
or-
just gonna be
No,
like a
just-
flat.
It's going to be helpful if you pass.
He does not pass.
To be fair, that didn't roll when it landed.
Roll again. I'm feeling generous.
I'm dying.
So,
Okay.
you manage to brace on the wall and
Do it.
basically be able to like spin attack. Go ahead and roll your attack with advantage.
Good job, buddy.
15.
Total?
It's better than the nat one, you know.
Roll the nat.
I was like, how
You only have +4?
No, I have a +6. Never mind. Sorry.
17. Oh, Christ, you make me anxious. Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's double.
And double.
wow.
Shelter is a D6. Yeah.
Do you wait?
No, Rasha.
Someone describe Hera to me. Like what
Ugly,
she looks like.
prude.
She's
Looks
red
like a
hair,
prude.
right? She's like.
Yeah, long red hair,
I just imagine like
kind of like
The like godly appearance, you
I
know,
just imagine-
fair white skin, the glowy robe kind of thing.
I
That's rich.
totally imagine like Guinevere
What?
from Dark
Her
Souls.
white skin is good.
Mm.
No, I'm not saying it's godly.
Which
It's just is literally glowing.
Like,
Well, actually, okay. I thought of Guinevere from
messing with you.
the King Arthur show.
yeah, like
That's okay. The next,
Like the
the
painting
next,
where she's
or
saying "If
I guess
spend
not the
was
next
there anywhere?"
goddess.
Like a really long.
The next goddess you will meet outside of this city is actually very tame.
Well, I mean, like I could.
yes, that's actually the exact same image I had in my head.
Isn't it funny?
Wait, is what?
Guinevere from Dark Souls.
Big boobily,
Yes.
huge set.
Oh,
Of
I guess so, huh?
Dobon Honker.
Okay.
Just with yeah. I mean,
Just a little bit, more.
yeah. I guess that's how she looks. But she
Yeah.
is the
I would
goddess
hope
of
she's
beauty.
more.
I was thinking more
What?
like
I would hope she's more.
both like red hair.
Mm. That's
Let me
like
see.
more Lady Galadriel,
Yeah, that's
which I know Lady Galadriel came after, but
Do I get
Come to
sneak
his
attack?
town.
I don't know. I just
Because she's literally facing the other way.
You know what? Yeah, you do.
Does that crit?
Yeah. The attack is an auto crit. So anything you do is critical.
So that,
It would be fantastic if you halved her health right here. That would be so funny.
No pressure.
no pressure at all. It's
Did you
only
eat that whole bowl?
8d6.
Thank goodness.
I saw it and I felt bad.
You're okay.
Not because
Oh,
of
I love
calories
the
or anything,
jiggle.
just because I was like, shoot.
12, 18, 20, 24, 26 points damage.
26 points of damage. Nice.
Isn't that
wait.
multiplied or something?
No, that is correct. Yeah.
Did you add your
20.
28? Mm.
And then didn't you use Aurora?
Yes, and that was 20. That's why I was able to 8d6.
I still counted, like you said, 26 for some reason. Okay. Nice. That's good
but I do
damage.
find it interesting.
That's a lot of damn.
I'm
Alright.
just like this
So-
hard, you know.
You guys get to watch as Rasha, quick
something.
run, jumps off the pew, springs 30 feet, lands on the wall like a cat, whips around with Aurora, and just slashes across Hera's back. She lets out an ear-piercing scream that
Yeah.
Butch and Philip start to like cover their ears, and they're like rocking back and forth, and then you guys kind of see like their minds return.
Also, you asked what Hera looks like, and I'd like to argue that she looks like Hera from the mythology of Alice. Disney.
Ah,
False.
terrible. She's
Because-
yellow.
Yes.
False.
No,
'cause
wait, Hera isn't yellow.
If our turn's
Hera's
been
yellow
waited,
in War Olympus.
right?
She's pink.
Can I like turn? Just
Let me get to
Too many Heras.
So-
No.
I hope
So many.
that. As you slash across and rise, you watch that red hair turn black. And you watch as her skin tone goes from that like glowing white to like a dull gray. And you watch very slowly as a pair of horns sprout from the top of her head and like slick back. And she turns around to face you, and she is definitely a demon. Or
I thought you were going to say mad, and I was like,
Well, yeah, she got hit in the face with a sword.
Gosh, yeah, on the back.
Well, that would hurt still. Especially if it's like the flat of the sword.
Oh yes, the flat of the sword.
Butch, you have a held action, and it is your turn. What would you? And you have a turn. You're free from mind control. What would you like to do?
I want to turn around and attack the demon.
That's fine. You're more than welcome to.
You can't do that. But you can
First
roll your
one
blue die
is-
now.
Yeah, so
Katie was no action.
yeah.
They have a held action.
Oh, okay.
Breaking free allows them to use their held action. I would say Philip's about to do some damage as well.
definitely not going to be useful.
Wait, hold on. What is it again to hit
Fling the darts.
plus strength?
Plus whatever your weapon says.
Well,
But
that's
we
right.
don't have a child. She's older than him.
So
I think she's older than her age combined. Too, which is confusing.
No child should carry their young child.
21 and
That's still kind of true.
I mean,
sorry, I was trying to think of what I was trying to do math.
Your hair looks
That's
very blonde today, John.
Yeah. Thanks.
Like, it
Oh,
doesn't look
Man,
as
that
bad
is the wrong
she
character.
meant that to
Shit,
be
I don't-
offensive.
Yeah, I don't know why, but some days it really does just feel like it's not
I mean, mine doesn't roll.
just strange because like if you remember in high school it was like very red. And now
Also,
it's
like,
like
the
Oh, it's the same. Cool.
it's fair. It makes me wonder if I actually have strawberry hair. So
Your mom's gonna disown you.
my sister has strawberry blonde hair and she loves it. So to hit, I have a 21 and a 27.
Only question.
You will hit both.
That's who I want to be. I want to be Molly Weasley. Like the grandma aesthetic.
She's such a mom.
I watched Paddington the other day. And I was like, there's a drinking scene. I was like,
You just happen to be the
Molly
direction.
Weasley. There's the drinking
Let's see
scene.
how it is, John.
Here, I'll just
I've never seen that. I don't know. I didn't. I wasn't.
I read the book as a kid.
I didn't. I was like little two.
There's a Twitter daily Photoshop's different. That's what it shows. Lots of them. That's my contribution.
It was just like a. We just watched it for fun because I was like not feeling great.
I was like, you gotta.
Are you ready to hear the damage?
Actually, it was before
Yes,
that,
I am.
because my stomach was kind of
I
hurting.
did
Probably because
23
you were about to have
damage
orgies.
with one,
And
22
so it
damage
was
with
like
the
a
other.
kind of
23 and 22.
23 and 22. I got max damage and one lesson.
Nice.
And
So-
then one of those is plus 5 radiant, and the other one I'm plus 9 radiant, and the other one's the
The
plus
slash
5.
thing.
Yeah, I didn't know if any of those made any difference.
Not great.
Did you use the one that does fire
Hey,
damage?
hey.
It got me to laugh.
If you were to
Which,
subtract the
unfortunately,
fire
was really
damage, how
painful.
much would it be?
You say as you laugh. We're talking like I'm like chuckling. We're talking like actually laughing, which is very painful.
Good fun.
-4.
-4.
The first season.
Wait, I can't do fire damage because
As a
huh?
Fraser sword.
The infernal is immune to it.
That sucks.
I mean,
That makes me
fair.
so mad.
I know.
You
That's
kinda
okay,
seem like a
because
freaking
you guys watch as Butch and Philip kind of break through, and there's like a moment where both of them like just 180, and Philip is the first to hit. He gets a solid punch just like right in her like spine, which causes her to shoot up, and Butch to slash across her back. To have Philip then slug her across the face, and have Butch literally pound on top of her with his sword and like make her fall prone.
Well, glad I was helpful this fight.
You're welcome, guys.
No, but between the two of them, they did
I set one of
80
my
damage.
teammates on fire, so it's no
It's
good.
too heavy.
Pulled Rasha out of the way.
Shoot, and then like you did like 20 something damage, right? Like 26.
Oh,
28.
28.
It's
28
amazing
damage.
what happens when
Yeah.
you actually hit.
So shoot, we did like
It's amazing what happens when you
106
hit. when
damage.
you have auto-
Yeah, I say you guys have halved her health.
More than half.
And
Yeah.
Jeez.
And now she's prone. And you got that because Philip rolled a 7 for his third attack. So he fails, but something good happens. And so I chose it to just be him for his hold his punch and let you just wail on her. So you knock her prone thanks to his bad roll.
Good job, Philip. Knuckles.
I could just probably incinerate her body.
Not gonna
I
lie.
was say
Butch
Philip
is-
also moves over here so that way people can get clear line of fight. Clear line of fire.
Butch is
Except
gonna
Butch is
give.
in the way.
Butch is
Nah,
gonna
Butch
give a high
shouldn't-
five to Philip. Just like,
Yeah, just like
Well, I
just like,
can't
we
really
did
do
it.
a flaming spear if Butch is there.
that was kind of sick. I could
That
see
was
I could
actually
see
sick.
that going on in my head. It was perfect. I was like,
Probably one of
Just
the
okay,
all of a sudden-
Garden, you also have a held action. Would
Apparently
you like
they
to do
need
anything?
charge like siren.
Garden, you have a held action. Would you like to do anything right
No.
Are you sure?
You sure you don't want to run up and
Because
handle
you
it?
could literally run up and
now? I would say you
wail.
could definitely run up and just do something absolutely crazy if you wanted to.
No.
Why not?
No.
You could literally kneel on her face.
No, I'm
You
okay.
can spit on her.
Okay.
You could spit in her mouth.
Where's this going, John?
What are
Well,
you into?
that's super offensive. So like, you could do something super offensive.
Not.
I don't
Not
like the way we're
too
saying.
People spit swap all the time, John.
Yeah, but it's a lot
Okay.
different from someone just standing there. And being like,
What?
Probably like
My
facing-
cat
Not
walked by.
to
and
kink
somebody-
shame.
I was like,
You don't
nobody
know
ever
she's-
play thinks to
No,
do.
Hold up. End of that conversation. We're on Twitch, folks. Okay. So,
I wasn't allowed.
Garden
to
is going to continue to hold her action.
It's true. I wouldn't.
Hera is up next. Darn, that's lame.
I could see it was.
Is Hera gonna get up?
Yeah, she's gonna use her all of her movement to stand. However, she is dazed.
If she does psychic one more time.
You mean-
I'm gonna.
You mean dominate person?
Yes.
Yeah.
I will.
She's not gonna do that. That's like a that takes 5 turns to refill, and it's only been 2, so you're fine. However, she can do this. Or she gets to do this.
I guess
Two
that's.
very different.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because both you guys are around the same age, too.
Wow, she really gets to do that 3 times?
So Kevin like gives him the straight toss at me. It was like
You're so young. This only end in the morning.
Okay.
Penny heartless. Penny heartless.
What am I?
so I was kind of chuckling to myself.
Oh, no, that's perfectly fair. That is a goofy way for that conversation to.
A goofy way for that conversation to go.
I mean,
This is like the only line I heard, and I was like, goofy.
You should tell her.
I guess they're just assuming that gay people can't get pregnant, so, you know.
Yeah, that is it. It's that I can't have surprise kids without breaching some sort of contract.
I was gonna say technically you can, but
The
Oh,
This is D&D and totally possible.
Lighthouse appreciated.
Mhm.
And he also waited had been very adamant.
Butch, you're gonna take
Worst option.
24 points of psychic damage.
That's gonna be terrible. He wants to appreciate it.
Yeah.
And he goes
I'm
into
not
this
worried.
That's good.
well-hearted
That's good.
speech.
That's what I
It's
like to hear, actually.
Marriage is the easiest thing.
he cried.
I think it's literally because
Maybe I should
you
be
and
a little
June
bit
can't
more
get
worried.
pregnant.
I was gonna say, I feel,
Think
yeah,
because
you
you're
probably
male.
should be a little
That
worried.
was a doppel theory last year when I was
Is she
working
about to
there.
hit
It was
me
like,
again?
it's because you're female.
No.
That's the reason.
Thankfully,
But you
there
would
are
think
3
it'd be
people
the
around
opposite
her,
because
and so
females-
Traditionally get married.
you guys watch as Hera like stands up, and you guys watch as this like
choices.
cyan energy kind of like fills the room around you. Rasha, you kind of see that it's moving around you, and you manage to wave it off, but you see that Philip and Butch are just like totally locked in the moment, and this like cyan energy just like spikes into their head, and you watch like both of them like keel over. They're all like, oh.
I think he's dead.
He's dead, Jim.
He went to the nothing box.
You sure you didn't want to come over and enjoy whatever this is?
No, I think I made the best choice.
You have a held action. Would you like to do anything?
Still,
I just don't know what to do.
you can.
Okay, yeah, do that. Shoot the face!
Stomp her head in. Because she's prone. Do you even have to roll to hit it?
She's standing up.
She stood up.
I'm gonna hit her with my short
She
sword.
stood up.
Oh, I thought that.
Did you do the same amount of damage between short sword and chisel?
Pretty much. Her punch does like a d6.
Darts
and
are
her-
higher. No, everything's the same. All my damage is exactly the same.
Oh, there you
It's
go.
just sitting there.
Yeah. Maybe I wanted it to be shit.
That's unfortunate.
Can I roll again?
You can make another attack.
You do have another attack.
Okay.
Yeah, I said, but you're only gonna get one other attack. Plus.
Doesn't Monk have extra?
She does, but she got a natural one.
Well, that ain't
Do
gonna
I-
do it.
Chris, do I add the number to the...
Plus 8.
If you rolled a
No,
nat
plus 8.
one, you
So 12 plus 8.
somehow Muriel
Yeah, 20.
gets kicked instead.
So you go to throw it. You like manage to like jump off the pew, and you go for like a dive punch,
Short sword.
and or like you go for like a quick slash, and you hear a cling as you slash across a already keeled over Butch.
Yeah. You're just kicking him while he's down.
I told you I
Thankfully,
shouldn't have
Butch
done
has enough hard armor on him that he's not going to take damage. But
Do I get
it
another
definitely slows your attack. But you roll damage for your modded 20.
one? 6?
Yeah.
9.
9. Okay, so you ping, and you're like, "Oh, that was weird," and you manage to like throw
Oh,
a
that
quick
was weird.
second attack, and just kind of like slice across her cheek.
Do I have a third action or no?
No, you lost it with the natural one.
Oh, what it's like to have bonus action.
I know, right? Hey, you got to do 2 turns of healing in 1 turn, so I don't want to.
Imagine.
Muriel,
I like to set
it's your
things
turn.
on fire,
I get
okay?
to do things.
Excluding her.
I can't see past the lemonade.
So you put it in front of me. You know, try not to die again.
I'll do my best. Okay.
You're gonna have to go a long way around, just FYI. It'll take you lots of movement.
No, yes, stand right in the line of my fire bolts.
Okay, fine. 30.
And I'm gonna throw a javelin. Over the pew.
I
at
just
her.
don't want
I was gonna say you can actually. I
Can
guess
stand
maybe
on
it's.
the pew?
I was gonna say you can hurdle over the pew, and then have it be like double double movement. So you're here, so it'll be 10, and then 15, 20, and 30. You can end on the pew.
Is no one outside noticing what the
That's a nat 20.
Hey,
Karen
roll some damage.
saving our team. Finally. Okay.
I'm probably gonna set her on fire. Knowing my
Another natural one. You sneeze. 2.
I hear Muriel.
Hiss at you.
I hear Muriel screaming again. I'm like,
More
"What?"
specifically, Muriel hisses.
Burn down
Yeah.
Okay.
She's just like
So-
sizzling. That's all.
What do we do with nat 20s again?
You
All
roll
of my games are different.
roll double your damage.
Okay.
So roll your damage twice.
Oh, yeah, I always get confused by that.
Including the radiant damage?
Because you make it sound like you roll your damage and then you double it instead of rolling
Okay,
twice.
so that's 7.
I think that's how you're supposed to do it, but it's so much more fun
Okay.
to roll it
No,
twice.
let's
Because then you get to roll like 7 dice.
14
14?
plus 5 is 19.
There you go.
Is that your total?
You don't double the
The strength damage?
yeah.
You do.
So that's
All the damage.
all the damage. What's that? It's
That's a lot of damage.
Wait, why is all the damage doubled?
Huh?
Because you rolled a nat
Because it's a
20.
crit?
Oh, because
14 times 2.
28.
I thought you rolled it.
It's 28.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I made that up.
Yeah. Yes. 28.
I'm glad that you did double check.
And then I can
No,
do a
I
second
trusted
attack.
you. I just,
Yes, you
I'm
can.
trying to.
I'm just gonna write down 28 and then I'll-
I
Javelin
better
number 2.
start remembering how to math.
Bing,
Oh,
bing.
I rolled in that second.
Oh, that's
Something good
unfortunate.
happened.
Yeah, that's true.
Something good happened.
You take one javelin and just bing, and the whole like holy spark lights up, and it's just it just like shoots like right through her like lower abdomen. It's like a holy cow, that probably should have killed me, but I'm lucky I'm a god. And then the next well,
I
the
mean,
next
a little
javelin
bit
is
more.
thrown.
got a
She's a
god
little bit
complex,
more aware of what's going on and just kind of like dodges it, but it's just low enough that it manages to like hit in between her legs and trip her, making her fall prone again.
Woo,
Flat on her back this time. Just like
which is good because I really don't want a chance to roll of getting a 1 and he is
and now it's Philip's turn.
and Muriel on fire.
Philip,
I thought
end
Philip
it.
was
only for
unconscious.
prone for attacking.
Advantage.
Philip could totally end it.
Yeah,
now.
Philip might end it right now, actually.
You never set anything on fire. I'm always the healing
You
person.
get to
You
set
did.
me on fire.
Yeah,
Okay, and I'm gonna set the bad guys on fire because all
That's
of you
not
guys
even-
suck.
Bad,
You
bad
especially.
is subjective.
that's not even close to true. You just you decimated those
Goblins.
not just goblins, the hobgoblins.
Yeah, well, that was before.
Philip might end this right here, guys.
Yeah.
Just as a warning.
No, you were sucking then.
So
Yeah, you
how
were
many is
sucking
that?
before that too.
1.
Sorry,
This is your
Seven.
first like actual hit.
no, but it was
One attack.
great. It was fantastic.
2 attacks.
Watermelon head man.
The
Nothing-
melon lord.
Nothing about the man with the head. Of
Oh yeah.
Gallagher.
Can I borrow 3d6 from someone?
Yeah, but you scared guard,
Two.
Thank you all.
and I'm pretty much
See,
going-
Dude, that's
And this is
insane.
why we roll double dice.
No wonder you only got a 1.
This is why.
Very nice.
That's a lot of dice sound.
Yeah.
What was that last one?
I don't know. You guys need to stay alive
It
long
fell
enough
off
so
the
that I
table.
could actually, like
Well,
set
that-
things on
that's
fire.
the good thing.
You know,
Yeah.
Nobody's possessed.
I like how I'm the healing person who hates healing.
Every healer hates healing.
That's part of the gimmick of being a healer is that you hate
It's
it.
like, really? Are you kidding me? I just want to hurt someone.
It's like I know I'm the worst healer ever. It's like I just want to hit someone. It's like
No,
every
you don't just want to
healer
hit someone.
ever.
You want to literally set them on fire.
I want to set them on
You
fire.
want to burn them at the stake.
flambe.
That's even worse. Oh,
I am
that's
a little
terrifying.
afraid
Wait,
about
what is
Fez though, because I swear she's definitely
math?
a masochist. I mean, she wants to get hit so she can go set them on fire again. Like,
I might actually need a calculator for this.
you have a phone.
I am. I'm
Would you like
using.
help?
Sure, John. You want to help?
Would you like to
9, 10.
I say because it's 10, 20, 30,
No, don't
40,
toss more
44.
numbers.
I'm doing the math.
Right?
In your head, man.
Right? 10, 20, 30, 40, 44. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Plus, most of it was already
44.
So 44 plus
I almost
20, that's 64 points of damage.
Now drink the-
Dude, you just did 64 damage.
Oh wait, Muriel, you did 28 damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
And then there's Philip over here. He's just like 64.
Philip is a higher level than you guys, so it makes sense.
Still, it's
two
like
levels
terrible.
above us, right?
I called it.
Did he destroy her?
Absolutely.
Is she dead?
She only had 60 HP left.
When I mean dead, like
No. Not that dead.
Okay.
Not that
Is
dead.
she in
No,
death saves
that
kind of
was
thing?
stool.
Yeah, she's in death saves. She's
Like
technically
dying.
just unconscious.
I miss stool.
So you guys watch as like there is like a genuine rage
No,
that
his
builds.
dice.
I'm getting there. There is like a genuine rage that
But also
builds inside Philip. Rasha, you see it. Garden, you can see it. Butch, you see it. Muriel, you kind of see it. Fez, you can kind of see that like the aura of hate that is around him right now. And you guys watch, and it's just like total like JoJo's Adventure ara moment, just like absolutely annihilates Hera. Aura. Aura is something totally different. Oh, jeez. I actually just said that. That's unfortunate. Aura. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't
I
worry
guess
about
I
it. We're
think I could
Chuck-
figure it
I kind of get the vibe, but it's
Yeah.
Save this moment, and this is
false.
Going
Don't
to go
clip
on
this.
Dungeons
Don't
Dragon.
clip this. False.
No
Uh,
clipping. I mean, it doesn't.
Message this to the Dungeons Dragon.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, Tyler, you can
Okay.
Dungeons Dragon on Instagram.
Oh, I had another D6 in here.
DM
Nice.
them with
So, you guys watch.
do it.
You guys watch as
Oh,
Hera literally, like, she gets up to get pummeled. And there's like a moment where she like kind of like wavers. Yeah, she gets pummeled.
It's better than what I thought.
What do you mean?
Oh, never mind.
I'm saying that right. Don't do this to me. I'm being gaslighted.
No.
So she gets absolutely destroyed. And there's like a moment where she like staggers, and you guys watch like blood drip from her nose and down her ears. And there's like a moment where she just kind of like falls over backwards.
Dude, that's dope.
I'm like,
All I heard was that one word. And you know which one it
Yeah,
is.
It'd be like the reverse milk, though, because the milk wants to be the one.
So, guys, did you know that Hera literally just fell over backwards with, like, blood all over her?
You know, we heard.
Isn't that
No,
awesome?
we heard. We were just explaining.
We like talking about milk.
I know, this is me trying to not let this continue.
We're interested in the milks.
I'm going home.
Like all of Utah.
oh, me too, John. Anyways,
Only
So-
a little bit.
That was so
I'm
good.
hurting.
That was
So-
good.
you guys watch as Hera falls like flat on her back, either dead or unconscious. But she is like
Yeah, I totally
bleeding
imagine that.
both her nostrils, from her mouth, from her ears. Her like eyes are like swollen. And you guys watch as the horns fade, her skin becomes more lively, and
Which
the
is odd for someone who's dying.
dark aura that is around her fades. You then hear the door to the temple open.
It wasn't open this whole time?
No, it was actually closed. She closed it when you guys like fought her.
Yeah, you brought her back. Obviously, yeah.
No, you guys see in comes a crippled old woman with a cane and like a white robe over her and red hair.
It's her.
And she's slowly.
Considering that she's doing you in her dreams, no, I don't think she is.
And she slowly walks over and hear that. Why are we fighting in the temple?
She's gonna come in and yell at us.
Get off my
I want to
lawn.
make a perception
Get
check
out of
for
my
us to
swamp,
fully
you kid.
understand.
Okay.
Karen's dead.
That's a nat 20.
This is the real Hera.
Okay, but so
Hello.
was she actually married to?
I have your
Oh.
wife.
Goddess Hera, I need your help. Just steps over the body.
I can just literally picture this, like walking over the corpse
Oh, Goddess Hera.
and just like walking over, probably meeting her at like the
Did you
last
step
pew.
over, or did you like step on?
Over.
Over. I'm not gonna.
She's not that disrespectful. You watch Hera kind of like reaches up and takes your hand and says, "One moment, dear," and like kind of like staggers past you.
I really thought she was gonna talk to the sword like, "Bitch, how you doing? It's so good to see my wife
Gonna
after
reach
so many
up.
We're
years."
on.
Grab your hand.
just no, and then she walks up to the false goddess, the false Hera, and I have to pull up her name. Hold up, I'm blanking on it.
This is not Zavolva. This is not Santa
False.
Menace.
Her name,
That's not the name of.
and
I
you
don't
watch
know.
as Hera bends over and takes
Oh yes.
her
Like,
and kind of like
Darth Maul.
pulls her up, and she says, "Delarea, that's enough." And you watch as like all the bruising kind of like fades and like the blood just kind of like dissipates, and then she just kind of like sits up
She's a
like a pouty child.
Vizilrea?
Yeah,
I was expecting
Villarea.
Like a spring.
Villa.
Like villain.
No, it's like a
Villain
With a
Ray.
Rhea.
like she looks like a
Rhea.
pouty child.
Okay.
Now I show you my new invention.
There's like a brief moment
Villarea.
where Philip is like, "Wait, what's going on?"
You'll never know. You'll never understand. Sir.
It's for me to know.
Hera
Find
kind of
out.
leans forward and she was like, "This is the goddess of trickery, Villarea. She was turned into a demon as she sought power.
I wonder what kind of idiot would do that.
After the War of the gods found power in any way they could, and this, for most of them, resorted into turning into demons. Others, like myself, chose mortality at a slower rate than most."
For you?
Good for you.
Well, welcome
Are you
to the
almost dead?
bandwagon. We have weekly puppy. So.
Oh gosh.
We wear pink.
I see why Aurora likes you.
Ooh,
Hey. Upward finger gun.
This awkward finger gun. Toss an orange.
do it. Do
How
it.
many of
Bet.
those damn oranges
Bet.
do you have left?
I have
47.
Rasha has like an infinite supply of oranges.
Better eat them soon. They're gonna be
Th- th-
rotten.
this is becoming canon.
No,
she always has like
They're
an immense
always
supply.
right. He always
They're
she's
always
the avatar.
right. She's the avatar. Just
I
have an
can
orange.
bend the moisture off so it doesn't get moldy.
You're right,
The oranges.
Sure, I said I
You're
don't
just-
think that's how that
you just
works.
always right
Sure, we'll go with that.
Bends all the air away, so it's in a vacuum.
It's a vacuumed orange.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways,
It just inflates.
Hera kind of takes
Today is Friday.
Or would you deep
Hera kind of takes a step forward, and then like her staff, she kind of like taps it on the ground, and you watch as like all of the dust and everything that resettled manages to literally turn everything white. Everything looks clean. Rather than just dusted and old looking, everything is clean now. Everything is like restored.
Is it like pristine white?
It's not pristine white, but it's like off-white.
It's everything.
But it's pristine. It is
So
like
it's
Yeah.
pristine, but it's not
sparkly.
pristine white.
You know,
My question
it's like
is,
Imagine if
this
like
color
a
white.
more my
Including
question
the
is,
pizza stains?
No.
is the color palette one color?
No.
No,
There's like
several different
there are
shades of
gray
white.
tones, there are silver tones, there are yellow tones, there are
Look,
also
if you've ever
red and pink
drawn
tones, like
on,
as
like, digital
accents.
art, there are so many different shades of white. They're like,
Well, it's a church to
50 Shades of White.
Yeah.
That's right. So. Okay.
You got
Cool.
off-white. You got eggshell. You got
you got off-white, you got eggshell,
You got
You
You
kind of
got-
watch as like Philip
got
just like
bone
falls
white.
to his knees and is just like
you got teeth white.
deadpan, like
Wouldn't that be bone?
absolute,
No.
just like shadow over his
No,
eyes,
teeth
kind
aren't bone.
of thing. Just
Well, they're basically the same.
like his life is just ended.
You got calcium white.
It's not even called teeth white. It's called enamel white.
I do want
You got eye
to
white.
mention one thing specifically.
I
as
don't
well.
think those are actual names for white.
You don't need
You got
to sell
yellow
your soul
white.
to another
There you
entity. You don't need to be
Yellow
a paladin.
white.
It's not-
You also have black white.
Look,
There's
look,
red
she,
white.
she came in, she
Black
claimed
white
it
is
was us,
just
but she's
gray.
not here.
You got blue white.
So, with
Well,
when
that's
you're
just
doing
like
all
blue
this,
then.
But there are like
And I
50
know-
shades of gray.
that
That's
like,
what the book's
you
about,
literally
right?
lived your whole life trying to
The
find
50
God.
different shades
But
of
maybe
gray.
the
Yeah,
more
it's
important
just
thing
like a
is to
book
fight for yourself.
One day I
That
am gonna
lists
make
on
gray.
one page. On each page, it
Yeah, she can
describes
clean up a
the shade of gray.
Mhm.
And
It just
presumably,
I mean,
vividly goes through.
Vivid
but how often are these things actually
I'm definitely gonna do that.
Yes.
I'm gonna do that.
Hera
one day.
makes her way over and she says,
And it'll
"It
be
used to be
entitled
more
the
often.
real
That
50
is
shades.
so rough.
It used to be more often
I feel like Miriam
as
everything
the
was
general public moved away from gods and stopped relying on our help. Most just stopped helping. Other lesser
I feel
deities
like that's not how, what all gods are fated.
didn't really have
You know,
much say.
I'll figure it out.
For instance, Villarea is the goddess of trickery and deception, and did not serve much use to the common good, and was already a
I
lesser.
know, I miss Jenna too.
Can Tenna show up?
With her.
Then, I mean, maybe. That would be
Please.
something we'd have to work out.
We'd have to work
Yeah.
Tenna's
Because, I mean, it's very possible. There is another goddess of death in
Tenna
this
is
world.
actually
So,
trademarked, so we can't. Maybe in
Tenna
this.
trademark?
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe in this.
How much do I
universe,
have to pay?
You could honestly voice Tenna if we have an appearance with her.
I-
Because I don't think I can do it.
One can only hope that
Oh, wow.
Tenna in
She
this
just shows up.
universe is like.
Oh yeah, just
That's right. We just like,
Yeah.
That's for time travel,
So-
not for teleports.
That's
for
true.
teleportation.
I thought it also went through dimensions.
No, she has dimensional.
Oh.
Oh, so she's gonna go.
Yeah, she
No,
makes
this isn't
doorways.
it.
That this Tenna.
She's gonna be like,
And
maybe I'm
Candy.
just
True.
too far in time.
I'm still praying for Tenna and Candy.
We're all like, wait!
You know? Good Tenna and Candy.
We can have another campaign.
I like my.
Well,
Okay, so there can be good Tenna and Candy and evil Tenna and not evil. OG Tenna. Whatever.
OG Tenna was absolutely
Oh.
evil.
No, but she still had like that. good
Anyways.
vibe. She wasn't like.
I don't. She was
I
looking
never
at, like,
met
how
OG
many
Tenna.
sacrifices have brought me today.
I,
You're
mean,
asleep,
I
Tombo.
just want to specify to the
Tombo.
king that whereas I am pushing for him to not go into a devout, pious life, ultimately whatever he wants to do is how he's going. We're gonna be there.
But we want to be
frankly,
orphanage.
he doesn't have any.
But we have to adopt it.
Oh, he's adopted. It's
Yeah.
okay.
We can have another soulless, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we can just make Hensplit.
You don't make me play all your other characters already? Actually, you don't. I make you play them.
I know. I was
Joke's
gonna
on you.
say- I was gonna
Minnie's
say.
just kind of there, though. Let's be real.
And so's kind of Lee. Lee just sort of makes cameos once in a while. Playing
All of
music.
that fez.
Da-na-na-na.
You guys there's kind of a moment where Philip is like,
Also, you can hang out with somebody your own age. Our buddy Lee
Our buddy Lee is also
is
your
literally
age.
the same age as
I thought he was
Yeah.
17.
He is.
you. Yeah,
Close enough.
It's close enough.
but they can chill out.
They're two dudes.
Best
They're
could
two
also
dudes chilling in a hot tub,
5 feet apart.
Because they're
They're
not gay.
and they can hang out, and Philip can literally see what everything else the world has to offer instead of devout paladin. And
Or-
if he wants to
Like-
be devout paladin, it's fine.
Or
That's
Philip could join the frat boys.
I mean,
Everybody
Best
just
could
went,
literally go over
no.
to him and say,
He kind of looks at you and he says,
that doesn't say much, apparently.
"I need to redeem myself somehow first."
For what?
We're
What do you need to
perfectly
what do you need to
redeemable.
redeem
You
yourself
can
from?
redeem yourself
You were
with us.
betrayed by a trickster god, and you're alive. That's redemption.
If it
You're
helps-
not in service to anything. You're fine.
Guys would like to talk. Guys.
Yeah,
Sorry.
if everyone is done, you know, if it's any help, I know what it's like to do what you did. We could help you along the way.
My friend from my mission.
There's he kind of is like, I'm
I don't know why, but I
I'm
love
not-
it so much.
sure what I should do. I don't really have a purpose if I'm not a paladin.
You're not a paladin, you're a monk. Listen,
Warlock.
Yeah, it is a
Listen here,
war-
kid. So, for a start,
Listen, kid.
that dream's ruined already. You know, hate to break it to you, not a paladin, you're a warlock. Next story. You know.
Purpose comes from experience. You're 16.
You haven't experienced life yet.
You're what, like 25?
I'm 23.
No
Try to put her in the
way.
grave already?
Oh, Rosh is 25, yes.
Oh,
Hera then also walks forward
Sorry,
and
that was
says,
my wrong.
"A
Yeah, that's what I'm
paladin
saying. It was-
is powered by their promise. Why don't you promise to improve yourself?"
Man.
And there's kind of a moment where Philip's
promise to be a
like,
frat boy.
"I can do that. I
That's what it is.
I can
Frat boy is-
promise to better myself. Yeah, that's."
And you
a
can come
paladin
with
thing?
us.
And there's kind of a moment where Hera's like, "Yes, it is," and like taps him on the head with her staff, and you guys watch as this
All of
Uh,
us are like,
red energy kind of like
I would've been like,
circles
Put
around
it out
him,
of the
and then it turns white.
Do you
and
even
then it
know what that
fades.
is, young one?
No.
You don't remember
Oh,
the
that was a
coulda had a
good one.
V8?
The could have had a V8.
You
I
know
remember.
what?
Do you know
I
what
remember
head
that.
on?
Wait, what?
Head on, apply directly to the forehead.
I don't even think I know what that is.
Yeah, I was like, I don't
Yes,
think
you
I know
are.
what that is.
It was an ad late at night.
True.
Everybody, they'd have these diagrams of people's skulls with the brain hurting, and they'd be like, head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. And it was like a medicine.
I feel like I have this fever
Ah,
dream
yes.
too.
It's not a fever dream. This is a very real thing.
I remember the bumping.
I'm getting really good at like making the loud noise.
Anyways,
And I'm more
this is why.
Oh yeah.
in case you're curious,
This is why.
Philip
Silent.
is now an
What?
oath of redemption.
Why?
Yeah,
why
That's
what?
it. I'm not
I
finishing
don't-
that sentence.
I don't
This is
get
why.
it. Why? What?
This is why we say Rip John. This is
Yeah.
why we do everything that we do.
Really?
Hera kind of then
Why?
reaches
Because I
out
just like
to like hold
Give
your
myself
hand,
some-
Rasha.
You stupid, self-deprecating things sometimes.
it's not
The
self-deprecating.
goddess.
It's like
You're
is waiting
literally
for
hitting
you.
yourself.
but
You
it's
should
not even
go
that hard.
there.
It's just making it sound loud. It's like
The goddess.
Okay. Nowadays,
That's
I
fair.
hope I never
in this room.
She kind of like looks at you, like
ever.
you know what
I
she
was
knows. You know what she's
I really
talking about.
like-
No.
Okay.
Hillary.
Yes.
Oh,
I'll
that's
do
all I
better
need.
next time.
Oh, you mean yeah? No, I speak rock. No, that's not too bad.
She lets out a pretty hearty chuckle and is like, "I see why Aurora likes you." and then like, let's go.
I'm still trying to make
Another
a
orange.
sorcerer's stone for Aurora.
By the way, next time Muriel sees
Because I kind
Oceanus,
of need
it's
a
gonna be
human
like,
sacrifice.
are you a demon?
And like a blood altar.
Oh,
Interesting
well,
talks.
yeah, that'll have to be a conversation for a different time.
Yeah.
Buy a blood sacrifice.
I
Like,
have 50,000 gold. Of
He's just
course I
gonna
can buy a
squint
blood
at
sacrifice.
Oceanus.
terrible.
I'm not going to. It's
Well, I mean,
fine.
I won't
If I need to,
I will do that. I've only voluntary blood sacrifices.
Voluntary.
Yeah.
Butch volunteers as tribute.
What is
No,
Butch
because
volunteering for
once
tribute?
Once you did that, then we'd have two sorcerers.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
I
but
can
Butch
make a
volunteers as
sorcerer's
tribute
stone
to
too.
be.
Did it make Aurora
Okay,
human
so
or
after some heartfelt moments,
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be.
Philip kind of says,
That's
"I
not a deeply.
need a moment to decide."
Goodbye, Philip.
Very
Well,
well.
take your time.
Have a nice
we'll be
life.
leaving tomorrow. Here's the part of town where parks are.
I'm serious.
You're part of where your guards are? Go karts. I was like,
Go
Go-karts.
karts, yeah.
so you guys are here,
Go karts.
and where is it? I can't find it.
I don't know.
The
but-
hotel you're staying at.
I don't know. But Phil wants to say something to Philip before he goes.
This one. Here it is. It's in
Literally
these walls.
The opposite
Thank you.
side of town.
Yeah.
Where I live, you know? Or
That's okay.
Just about to live there. Well, no, the issue is that you live outside of the wall.
hmm Anyways, so yeah,
If ever you change your mind, young Philip, or you just want someone to talk to, I am here. At least for today. I think. And then she just walks off. And then she just turns around and walks off.
he kind of says, "Thanks." And just does like an awkward nod.
Going to read them just in case you don't see. I know we're.
You
going to
see, like he kind of like smiles, like, "Thank you."
They're important.
I know. I love oranges. They were my favorite thing.
They
You're-
were.
See, this is where you belong.
Scurvy. That's the thing that orange is.
Avoiding scurvy.
Yeah.
Butch is gonna give him a nice, firm bro hug.
Okay, that's fine. He's gonna take it.
Thank
Hey,
you for being
just-
possessed with me, bro.
For a nice pack, love. We know you have to do it every like 20 minutes. Or at least I know you have to do it every like 20 minutes.
But okay, so
Well, yeah, it's an ice pack.
you kind of see there's like an awkward as you guys are getting ready to leave. There's like an awkward shuffle behind you guys, and it's a pouty Villarrea, and she just kind of like stops for a moment. She's like,
We adopted a trickster
The
god.
clay ones are better in that.
she kind of like looks down at her feet and she's like, "I'm sorry I did that to you all." Just kind of takes it.
Shit happens. It's okay.
The orange will help.
Orange in these trying times.
But there's like very clearly like tears like building up in her eyes because nobody's been nice to her in like over like 10,000 years,
don't like
and so this is the first offer of kindness she's had in a very long time.
Kid.
Here, if you'd like to join us,
Oh
we're
my
going to
God,
go
we're
talk to
going to
the
be
eldritch
about
being
them.
inside the
And funny
stone
costumes.
statue.
Look, I'd rather have a tattoo than a
She
kid.
kind of
But
like
kids
there's kind of a
fine.
moment where
They're only mildly.
I mean, you
like
don't
she
have to
kind of
talk.
like stops
Tattoos.
and like
though.
even Hera kind of like
Tattoos,
turns
though.
over
They
it,
don't even.
They are.
and
internal.
Villarrea looks up.
Yeah, they
They
don't.
don't make noise.
Think she's
They don't
Eldritch?
scream.
If I ever would get a tattoo, it would be like here.
Does
and then
Rasha
here.
actually know that she's eldritch? Because that might have been. I mean, that might have just been Rasha not knowing the proper terminology. If I need to save on that one.
I mean, no, but
I still think she
it
thinks
could
it's
just she's definitely not Eldritch.
weird.
She is,
Okay.
yeah.
I mean,
There are Eldritch beings
Yeah,
in this
okay.
world. Illiridge is not one of them.
okay. Rasha didn't know for sure, just assumed.
Yeah,
Still can't believe
and there's kind of a moment where Villarrea is like, "I wonder
We're
why
just
just don't
messing
believe us
with
anymore."
because it's like, wow, I could say to my
I
group
mean,
of
she might
friends,
not be,
you
I
know,
don't
like, this sword is having sex dreams about you, and everyone will know exactly what you're talking about.
Butch is gonna go to Villarreal and be like, "Yeah, you should
Like-
totally come."
Oh, yeah, you
Also,
didn't know
Hera,
that.
come on.
Hera kind of steps up. She's like, I'm going to talk to Villarreal for a little while first.
We turn around, you stupid Nick. How could you?
No.
If you
False.
need a safe place to talk,
Yeah, that's
Shoulder
the
cry.
Anyways,
if you need
Hera
shoulder to cry
says,
on, talk to
Illerich is patient, but don't keep her
Talk to
waiting
you.
too long.
We'll get moving. But just so you're aware, we have a
It's like-
whole, like sort of reformation program we've got going on. People
Meanwhile, there's
really
like
should not be on this
great
track of life,
accident.
but really actually get to better because of it. So just a heads up, but yeah, see you in a food. We'll probably
see
be
you in a
back
food,
for that.
man.
Yeah.
See you in a
See you in a
food.
food. See you in a food, fool.
And then Russia turns around and darts for
That's so rude.
Illerich.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe
Okay.
you're making fun of his speech.
It is what they do.
So, as you guys head outside, you guys see that there is kind of like a crowd that's built around, and you see that like out in front, like leaning next to a nearby building is the guard captain, and he's got like sigils like long
Yeah,
sigils like long ways, and he's like pressing it
How
against his
you
temple.
doing?
He's like,
Yeah.
and there's like a moment where you guys come out and like you see like all of his instincts relieved. It's like, oh, praise the
Exactly.
gods.
Oh, don't worry, we got it all handled.
I'm glad to hear it.
Don't worry, we did praise the gods.
There was no praising.
I mean,
If
I
anything sacrilege.
Yeah. Let's be real here.
Please,
you
nobody
kind of
said that.
see there's a moment where like the spear itself seems to like twist out of his hand and like into his pocket, and he's like, like, okay, well, I'm gonna go with that.
Making like. Can Aurora?
No, just if anything, a little bit of
Oh.
sacrilege, and everybody's just like cracking their mouth. Just
Aurora?
She's kind of in a sheath.
Aurora's in a sheath, so not really. But if you were to leave Aurora on the ground, like if she
If
so
she
wanted,
tried hard enough,
she
she
could
could get out
like
of the sheath.
spin.
Wow.
She's not really used to being
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend's a
Bug
compass.
is gonna chuckle. Bug's gonna chuckle. when
That's
he
a
sees
really
the
noble
spirit, like
Like
She
the
tried
spear
hard
like
enough, she
spin out of
probably
his hand and into like his arms.
Yeah, she was
They're
actually.
just the same sort
just
of,
like because like
Grand Roger
even
Evans,
the
just
god of
right
war is
side.
afraid of us.
Yeah.
Literally. though.
And then he's like, anyways,
you
I gotta go.
think
fast.
some of Loa.
I mean, I'm not on duty right now.
Oh, perfect.
I said the moment you guys came out of there, I came off duty. Just here.
Here.
And he hands you a little emblem, and he says, "Show that to the guard at the post.
Fez will
He'll
just
let you through. It's my
has
seal."
water, so I just
Cool,
imagine
thank
Fez coming up to you. I really am
Thanks, bro.
sorry about what I did earlier. So here.
He'll take it. His grip is just as firm, and his pad is just as hard.
Your nails just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like a boom, like you feel it through the shell.
It's like oh.
It's like, ooh.
all right.
Anyways, so
Okay,
You
what
guys-
is the feeling
I really
through
like
the shell
that
of what
he went in for like a grab pat, and I said
have,
that
like,
the guard
a hard
captain's grip
grip.
is just as firm, and his pat is just as hard that he can like feel it through the shell.
now? Okay.
So-
I like to imagine what it would look like for a
You guys
10-foot
are
tall
going
thief to,
down
like, reach
to
down like a 5 foot.
Ilridge, and you guys kind of come across. You have
Are
to
we not in Hillridge already?
or no, Ilridge is
The
the goddess. Yeah,
Oh.
is the statue. You guys, it's named. The city is named after, and you guys
So we're
get
in Ilridge, but not.
about here, where you guys see a
So what makes that
hulking
joke?
figure.
Please
Is that
don't.
the guard?
Thank you.
No,
It's Hillridge.
it is a giant female orc.
It's
Boom,
orange.
boom, boom.
Are they
No,
Do they
Black
know
hair.
of the Gormal?
black hair?
probably not.
I don't know. You don't know what.
Covered in scars.
Some people are into that.
You want another one? Just kidding.
And there's kind of a
Come to
moment
my place later. I swear.
where, like, you see the guard, he's like literally trembling, and you hear like, "No, thank you, ma'am. I'm on duty."
What is she offering?
Where is she going?
I'm gonna walk up and be like,
What are you offering? Can I have some?
hey,
Hello.
hey, but I gotta get through.
Hey, bud.
Hi.
I gotta get
She
through.
kind of like grabs you for a moment. She says, "Wait, is
Bruh.
that the guard captain's seal?"
No.
She does
Roll for
You
deception.
kind of hear the guard. He's like,
She's got a lovely singing voice.
Is that
I mean-
captain's seal?
I don't know what this is.
What are you talking
"That's the guard captain's seal. I've seen it with my own eyes before."
Fez is
Say, you're a pretty capable fighter.
I just totally
That's
imagine.
not. Yeah.
That's a lie.
I
No,
totally,
no.
Hang Okay, I totally imagine Fez going over and being like, "Yes, that is the guard captain's seal. Our
That's
friend-
perfect. That
Our
works.
friend just gave it to us. That's Fez's thing. That's literally one of her character faults. She says things that
Just super honest all the time.
she's really honest. It's
What is a
adorable.
91?
Nothing.
Our friend just gave it.
I
Our
like
friend
that.
just gave it
I
to
looked at it and I
us.
was like, no way.
Wow,
You're
that
tall.
really hurts my voice.
Do you need me to do the voice?
No, I got it.
Okay. Oh, cool.
Say, how would you like to spar in the ring?
I really don't.
I
Like,
will. But she's gonna like walk up. I'll do it.
I will.
I'll take you too, big guy.
Rasha is not
I don't think you
much of
can.
a fighter.
Oh, you got that guard captain seal. You have to.
He's mainly
I've got
She's
like
holding it for me.
Don't have
his spirit is there, but most of the time I end up healing him.
Her.
Her.
Healing him.
Pronouns are hard, okay?
Her.
This is easily confused, alright?
She kind of like picks you up and is like, "Oh, you've gotta," and like slings you over her shoulder.
Oh, nope. Mm-mm. Butch is gonna walk
So-
over and just grab her on the shoulder.
Earth bends the ground around her feet,
Okay.
And
so she can't move. So there's no point to her holding.
So you fall like that.
You watch as the earth bends around her feet, and there's a moment where her feet, and she starts walking.
Good luck,
I'm going to
Rasha!
light myself on fire.
Do you want Fez to do it?
There's kind of a moment where she's like, "Oh, that's hot," and like holds you like this.
It can get hotter. Just set me down.
She
got
might
more
be
business.
in
No, it's all right. You'll enjoy the ring.
No,
Rasha, don't say that. She
No,
might
wait.
kill you.
Butch,
You're
Butch-
coming too, big guy. Come
no,
on.
Butch just grabbed her, and I want to do contested strength to see if I can stop her.
just imagine.
Okay.
Butch is like a wet cat held up.
Yeah,
I just
pretty
imagine,
much.
I just imagine Fez
And that's
being
just strength,
behind her.
right?
It's like, how you
Yeah.
doing, Rasha?
Okay.
You don't look too good.
I already
Not
rolled.
very happy.
Already
Yeah,
rolled.
on
Yeah.
the fire.
Does she have
I'm
advantage?
immune
Yeah,
to
she
fire.
does.
Yeah, you're fine.
Frick.
Meanwhile,
What did
you're
you get?
Like,
23.
23.
look of fish horror.
Did I stop her?
You're actually matched. There's kind of like a
Don't
moment
play
where you
one.
like grab her and she like arm locks you and like pulls you eye. You're looking eye to eye with her.
Mm-hmm.
She is tall.
Which like is a little bit intimidating. But
It's
it's also
a
like,
little intimidating.
but it's also like I don't give a crap. That's Rasha. I'm not gonna let you.
And there's like a moment where she like grabs like the bottom of your chin and she's like, "I'll make it worth your while."
I'm scared right now.
Can I roll intimidation?
You
No,
can
it's-
roll
It's
to
not. I was
be
like,
not
The
seduced.
opposite. It's like
heteronormativity.
Is
Like,
that-
what's
Yeah,
going on?
you can roll intimidation.
Gross.
it's
Okay.
like kind of salty.
So 14 plus.
Kind of bitter.
Kind of sour. Yeah.
Kind of gross.
No, don't worry about this.
It's fine.
14
The
plus
three
8,
people
22.
who can only make
22?
jokes are making jokes again.
You see that she starts to blush.
Ew.
She wants to
Butch,
fuck.
Seducer, please. Seducer, I have very important business.
Does-
Rush is saying this out loud.
Hang on.
There's like a moment where she like wraps her arm around Butch's waist and like pulls him in and is like, "Already seduced. Let's go."
Wait a minute.
And starts walking forward again.
Wait, hold up.
Wait,
I gotta make
something
this joke.
there.
Butch's waist.
No. You're in the other hand, and the other hand's on
Question: do I have to roll
This
performance?
is gonna be terrifying.
Later.
Sorry.
Don't want to lie.
No. You'll be okay. You'll be okay.
Legit question.
Yeah.
Do half-terrests have Richards? You know?
I think we established that technically he does.
Yeah,
Because he's also half human.
I was like, because he's half
I
human.
mean,
the
And
good
it
half.
would be very difficult
mean-
for bathroom
yeah, that's fair.
That's
She goes,
Yeah.
You
okay.
imagining a head-terrest Richard?
Woman.
I'm not
Is it
actually.
an innie? Like,
Honestly,
Hey, I
Mormon
won't
title.
I won't say much, but I played a game with a group of Mormon friends, and I definitely let one of them sleep with a tavern girl just because he wanted to. So
I mean,
we're capable of all
But-
sorts of things.
The other thing
guys,
here is that
I mean,
I'm
we
not
had a
Mormon.
threesome
Mormon
In front of a
title.
child.
in front of the child, so you know.
It's
Hello, Twitch. We're back.
High five.
Oh, did we pause?
No, we didn't.
Oh, okay.
He's just reminding us that we're
Mormon died a
honestly-
long time ago. I remember
That's
sorry.
you guys were
a
at the fence,
threesome.
and I had to just make
Oh,
one
I'm
joke.
so sorry.
There's a huge difference.
I'm like starting to tune out. It's like the pain meds
Between-
are
Or
gone, and
wearing
so I'm
those.
like coming in and out of.
You want me to get the
Okay.
payments from?
So-
No, I
2
still
hours.
have
It's armored for
2 hours and 20 minutes until I can take it.
Can you take like a Tylenol? Or
Yes.
does it?
So-
or does it double dose?
You guys were here when she nabbed you, and she takes you
I
guys.
have to have taken it 2 hours ago.
In the nicest way.
Is that everyone's here broken has to be the 4-hour mark?
Oh, okay.
Are you telling me that we're walking with her hand on my waist?
Sorry.
Her arm around your waist.
on fire. She's
Well, Rasha's on fire.
I'll get you the dove.
This is an
maybe.
interesting
It,
game.
can I roll
You want the
contested
dog?
strength to get her like off of me?
No. She is
Sure
very
you.
persuasive at this point. Hers.
Can I light her clothes on fire?
Please don't.
It doesn't make a difference to me.
It does to Butch.
She's not really wearing like
I don't
clothes.
Want, I don't
Clothes.
Want to know this.
It's like
It's
like
a plate.
no. It's like chain.
I'm gonna play.
Okay, one second. I'm gonna
It's
put
like
forth,
it's more like scale mail.
I'm gonna put forth a little bit of
I
effort.
don't know. I feel like that
And
way you
Muriel's
can,
gonna
like,
run
compress it.
over. Like try and get in front of her and just be like, wait, 1 second.
She's gonna
He's
literally
1 years old.
She's literally just gonna walk like through like bounce you against her as
Lord.
God. Just think of it.
That's a very good point. He's a baby.
He's a child. He's
seems
not-
big enough to me.
Oh
Oh,
dang it! Why is this literally?
Do
the
you
most
really think she's
uncomfortable
gonna
game?
buy that? He is like 9 feet tall.
I'm 10 feet tall.
They're
Thank
the
you.
same height.
What point
Yes,
is
but
she
he's
holding
still
you
1
by?
years old.
She's kind of holding
Yeah,
you
but
by like
he's a frat boy.
the back, like right here,
He's a-
and but she's like holding it up so that way
Yeah,
you
that's
hang
fair.
kind of like this.
That's fair. You know, you should be.
But
into
it's like
this.
using most of your clothes to fold and like lock you, like so you can't like really move much. Like you can kind of like bounce.
I'd like to expand my flame by 3 feet radius.
Muriel, run.
There's kind of like a
Run away.
moment. She takes out like a quick like
Like,
bottle of water and like sprays it on you.
You're free for a brief second.
Run,
Yeah, she like
She grabs the tail.
run.
What do I have to roll to run?
Dex.
That's
Don't
For real?
abandon me.
I'm sorry, but
We're running.
Butchus is a year
Also,
old. And he's
just a
really
warning,
freaked out right now.
You guys are here at that point.
Despite being a frat boy.
Mom, can you come pick me up?
Yes! 18 plus
We're
2.
making our D&D
18 plus
characters
2.
kids.
Oh, you have to contest this shit. Oh.
If you let
Do I
go
get
of
away?
me, I'll devote to hunting him down.
Can I roll? Because I really want her to catch him by the tail.
You have a tail.
Do I have a tail?
Don't you?
I don't remember. I don't.
I said I don't think you have a tail.
Have I imagined you with a tail this whole time?
Actually-
Hold on. Wait.
Yes,
Hold
I
on.
was
Hold on.
fully
I say I think
I have a
yours-
tail.
I say I think you have a
I
tail.
remember my character.
Yeah. I say you should have a tail.
It's not a long
Um,
tail.
You've
and-
determined
no,
the fact that
you
he has
can't
a
roll
tail.
for that.
I
No.
don't know because he learns, you know?
No, don't
Take
roll
the
for
chance.
No.
Well,
No.
yeah. She manages to catch you by the tail.
I mean, it would have been 16 plus whatever.
Can I take out a battle axe
I got
and
a
try to kill her
natural
right
13. So, auto pass.
But
Something bad happens.
there? I brain her with an axe.
She lets go of me.
She lets go of
She lets
Russia.
go of me.
Dex check.
Dex?
Dex.
I swear, if you leave me, just kidding.
That's a
It's a
19 on the
19.
die. 21.
You managed to get away. I'm not even going to try to contest that.
Okay. She's so busy.
So
she's
you,
probably-
yeah, she's more interested in Butch.
Can I
anyways at
try
this
to
point.
brain her with an axe?
Why don't
No,
I
because now she's let go of Russia and has reeled you in.
Why don't I just like imagine the squirrel?
Ugh.
would like to run to the nearest city guard.
I'm not hurting anything.
No, I have their captain's badge.
Okay,
I'm
that
going-
puts you
that's
over
true.
here.
That's perfectly fine. Well, the closest one I can find. And I'd be like, look, I don't care how much of a coward you are. We're going to arrest that woman. She's trying to sleep with a baby.
Child.
The guards kind of look around for a
Look, I know
moment.
he's like 9 foot tall, but he's
10 feet tall.
okay,
Close enough.
10 feet tall. But he's
No, it's not.
a
One, and he already has a
hero.
size complex.
She's not listening to us, and she's abducting him and trying to abduct me. And I have your captain's sigil. So
So
go
do it.
arrest. Go do your job. And then I'm going to go talk to a guy. All right, fine.
See ya.
Ma'am, do you have a city ID?
No, I'm not from around here.
Thank you. That's all I needed to know. And you suddenly feel the behind you. You made it here eventually, sugar. Welcome to the ring.
Oh, frick.
The guard kind of goes, "Wait a minute.
She's trying to sleep with
She's not a. They're not from around here. You can't take folks who aren't from around here." She you watch the giant half orc kind of let go of Glitch,
How?
kind of pout.
Butch is already gone. I want you to know.
There's like a shape
Everyone's
of his
just
form
like
in the dust.
Exactly.
And there's kind of,
Like-
and then the guard kind of is like, you can't just fight someone just because they're big or because they wear the captain sigils. That's not how it works.
Cool, so I'm not needed.
Fine. And you kind of watch as she lumbers in and grabs this massive club from beside and shuffles in with it dragging behind her.
Well, I was going to say, before she did that, I wanted to punch her, but never mind. Not anymore.
Yeah.
Don't hit
Yeah,
women.
don't instigate.
You know what? She tried to sleep with me, and I was a year
No,
old.
she didn't try to sleep with you. She wanted to fight.
Oh,
She's
but it
just
sounded
horny
like
to
she
fight.
wanted
The
to.
ring, you guys
Fucking
from the
you know,
ring,
like-
you guys can hear cheering and shouting. This is a gladiatorial ring.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Isn't
always
that a
after
kind of
parties, though.
situation where one person enters and then two people enter and one
Not
person leaves?
really. Yeah, okay.
Actually, fun fact about ancient Rome gladiators, it was more like basketball, so they didn't actually kill each other all that often. You kind of stopped the fight before the other one died.
I thought it would have been like
Because
fist
of-
fights.
It'd be a pain to train up.
So they were hitting each other with swords, but that was more. But you didn't want to seriously maim the other person because then people would boo you because they had favorites. And
Yeah.
Anyways,
That's when they throw the fish.
The siege.
I have a question for how I can get back to
Well, the fastest route.
I actually had an option that toss back.
There is an alley right
A
here.
child.
I was gonna
No.
say earth
Like
meant little spires under my feet as I step over the buildings.
You can do that.
Does that make
Kinda. Especially since you just told the guard you don't have a state
Oh.
ID.
Yeah.
Hands.
interesting?
Okay, there isn't there. The normal route takes you
a shortcut.
around, but there's an alleyway you can kind of cut through and squeeze around.
Can we have asked her what she was doing over at Edge? Or is it too late
Who?
to the half orc? What
So
she
if
was
I'm
doing?
You could have, but it's kind of late for that.
Yeah, I just thought of it.
I mean, I can tell you,
Yeah.
it's because she likes to pick on the guard.
That guard specifically.
Just the guards in general. Like the two who are stationed out in front of the ring are to make sure she doesn't kidnap guards and bring them in to fight while they're on duty.
She seems fun.
She seems like the kind of person that I would hate in real life too.
Yeah, probably.
Muriel's like, don't take the child.
Did anyone else follow? Did any of the rest of the party follow? Actually, I'm kind of.
Muriel tried, but Muriel kind of like fell off along the way. Where would you say you fell off? They came around here and this way, and then they came up.
Like halfway.
Or like they came up around here, you know. So
So,
you're probably like here.
And I'm just like looking around, like, where do I go now?
Fez is probably with Muriel. Because
Okay.
I just imagine
Garden. Yeah.
Because these two Dash, like Looney Tunes characters, like they're the shape of them in the dust was just left behind.
We didn't get a choice on that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm,
Wow, my voice is so messed up now. Hold up. I'm gonna pour myself a glass of milk or
Water.
something.
Oh, wow.
I can't drink straight.
get some water that has flavoring in it.
You can just drink straight.
Just straight water.
Glass of milk.
Fruity water.
Mm-hmm.
Normal water. Straight water.
If you drink fruity water, you'll never go back.
Exactly. Fruity water just
Okay,
hits
so
different.
milk that's the spot. You managed to make your way back to Illa Ridge. And the rest of the party does manage to meet up with you. Meaning the entourage that is here, not the whole party.
Entourage.
Close
Is that what you're talking about?
Entourage.
Yeah.
enough.
Just walk past
The
the show
appetizer in the
show the
food.
sigil like I'm official. It's like, yeah.
You kind of like
I
nod
just
and
show
like,
the guy.
let's see it.
Well, like,
You didn't even
Does
only
let us all
fine,
in?
you know?
Lets us all in, or just
Down to God,
Yeah.
okay?
yeah, we got the.
We made the dog. The
you
dog.
guys
the,
have
we're
the
super cool.
The god
Destroyed
take
it.
death saves.
We destroyed a goddess or something.
Yeah. She's fine, by the way.
She's okay. It's just,
if you want.
We can also. Nothing in it.
Alright, you guys.
Doesn't mean that we'll leave. But
Say if you want, you can go to bed. We'll
Alright.
try to be quiet. Yeah.
Garden just finds a group.
Hold up, let me.
Yeah, because my ride is currently
For the people watching
outside.
stream, Katie had her appendix out, and that's why we didn't play last week. So she's just tired and.
Do not die.
Yeah. Good luck.
Alright, so remember, we're gonna kill Garden. Just kidding.
Mhm.
Just kidding.
I'll be right back.
Blah 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 blah.
Charlie Brown.
Wah, 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 wah.
We're doing the adults from Charlie Brown.
Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah.
I think I know what the lesson of
Cat
Sleep?
the village.
I'm gonna check it. Right. Talk to them about in this chapter. That's true.
It's true.
I'm kind of sad because I'm like the lamest hard hitter in our party.
You're not
Me.
lame. You're consistent.
Consistently not hitting so far.
No, that's him.
That's my note, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like for the past three sessions. I hit
Okay.
today.
All right.
I broke the streak.
So
I'm still like, dang.
Shut.
hold up, I have to reset my voice so I can use a female voice.
It's female voices.
How are you today? Okay.
Hello. Yes.
Well, that's gone. Anyways, so you get in to Illa Ridge
Across the
area.
You walk up to the statue.
Yep.
Gonna sit down, crisscross applesauce, and go put Aurora on the sand.
Bring Aurora to me.
Where? Because as far as I know,
You feel your eyes drift up towards the
the
ball.
water or
Yeah.
Just wait, don't move my eyes.
You can ask which.
do you want the polite way, or we just do it
Just have Butch like check
You kind of hear Aurora say, "I think if you just hold me up to her, she'll probably just take me."
Really just
I
want.
know, I can just get you up there. It's not a problem.
I can jump.
Climbs up Hillary.
Don't mind me.
Fire earth underneath my feet.
Stabs
works.
the water over.
So you take and you
Water.
put
As all the
Aurora
city guards
in the
go,
water.
"Wait!"
Let go, right?
I mean, am I supposed to let go?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
Yeah. So you let go, and you watch as Aurora is pulled into the water.
He's standing on top of this like very thin rock spires. Everybody in the whole city can see this.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're just like, dude, what the heck?
Where are you doing this?
What's this weirdo doing, bro?
You hear a voice.
Okay.
You can't really tell if it's Illa Ridge or Aurora saying, "You can take a seat. It might take a moment."
Jumps off.
From the little spires.
You know what? I probably should have seen that coming. Oh, well.
Yeah. Just sit.
Now that I can like actually practically think of how to
And
Yeah.
then you don't sit on the chair. You
Can
sit
you-
on the ground in front of the chair.
I'm gonna make an argument
I just
that
really
I
wanted
should
to,
be
like,
able
pull it
you
right
shouldn't be able to sand bend because that's a very specific earthbending trait.
bend the earth from underneath the sand up.
Do you know how
Sandbending.
deep that earth is?
There's a statue. I can earth bend it from the statue.
You can't actually.
What if
Wait,
it's
but then
hollow?
how did she get all the way up there?
We're doing
That's what we're talking
we're doing
about
a
right
retcon. Is what it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what if it's hollow under? Like
No,
catacombs or
wait.
something.
Why can't I stand? Because I can put earth and there.
That is
Because
Because
earth
he's the DM
bending-
and said so.
Because sand bending in the Avatar movies can only be done by the sand benders. Regular
That's
earth
not-
benders
Him
don't
talk.
do it as well.
Thank you, Toth.
I was say Toph wasn't very good in the sand though.
Not
I
very
She
good,
got
but
better.
could still
She
do it.
got better.
Could still do
She-
it.
Rasha has not been in the sand that long.
Yeah.
She can still
Sandbending
do it,
just
though.
sounds so sad.
Counter. I bend the water down.
It's not water.
It's
It's
like
not.
it's life.
You might just have to sit on the floor.
Wait, you can airbend, right? No, gusts. It's just gusts, right?
No, I mean I can.
You can use
fly up.
levitating.
I can't do the full fly because that's not how.
I mean, in Legend of Dorado.
Well, that's true, but
Like the kids,
it requires
they, like,
a
airbend
full
and then
like loss of self, pretty much, like ego.
You need to make a glider.
You know what? How about this? I will
Jump?
hold.
It's a joke. I'll do the thing where I raise the sword.
So you kind of raise the sword up, and it literally is taken out, like it floats out of your hands into
She
the orb.
floats out of her.
I will
Yeah, let's be real. This is a
patiently
lady.
sit down
This is
kind of play with the
Whoa,
sand a little
like-
bit.
You draw in the sand.
I've got a little
Yes,
dagger. I'll
nice.
just
Shaw.
You're playing tic-tac-toe with yourself and somehow you're losing.
You, as you're kind of like
Both ways,
playing
you
in the
just, like,
sand, you hear Aurora
Cat's
say,
got the game. Dang it!
"Rasha."
I didn't win.
And as you look up, you see Aurora. Silver hair, fair white skin. And she kind of like reaches out,
Falls to the earth.
and as she comes out of the orb, you watch, there's like a brief moment where she's Aurora, and then she turns back into the sword and floats back down to you.
Depressing.
I'm sorry. Seems like a temporary solution.
Her form is temporary,
I can make
but
this-
can be summoned.
So Aurora can exist in the three-dimensional world.
For a little bit.
For
That's not
the stats,
Yes.
using a command word, Aurora can become herself
Okay.
and take your turn
For how? Wait,
for one
You just-
turn.
You just trade places. You go back. You
do
turn
I
into a
switch
sword.
to the sword?
You don't switch into the sword, but you basically draw Aurora to become Aurora, and that's your turn. And then Aurora goes.
Okay.
And then she turns back into a sword, and then back to you.
But not in a
It's
battle.
video game
How does
mechanics.
that work?
Yeah, I was like,
Huh?
I played that game.
But if you're
before.
not in a battle, how does that work? Like how long?
It can be
6 seconds.
summoned, and then it's a case
It's a vibe.
of she can
Concentration.
yes.
Okay.
And I say it would be a case of you can't do anything else. It's
Literally,
all
my
you can
body's
focus on.
Just stuck there,
Yes.
pretty much stone solid.
It does require part of your life essence.
So it's,
Yeah,
So
and
this
I mean,
is why
So
we don't
it's
have
not
to
like
roll.
it's draining your life essence.
it's exhausting.
Yes.
I
I
mean,
say doing it outside of combat or trying to do it too much in combat will make you accrue exhaustion points.
That makes sense. Well, that's really cool still. Though.
Yeah.
Now you just got to get a philosopher's stone, and then
I
you're
was like,
fine.
I can make one.
That's not how. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
No, then you just go back to the village and be like, "Hey, here's this meat bag." Like,
No, because the thing we were talking about with the philosopher stuff, like an actual body sacrifice for
Mhm.
inhabit. But
That
we're not going
requires
to do that.
actually killing someone
Yeah, ideally is
Um,
possible.
on purpose for this thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Normally we just kill people on purpose because they do bad things.
Yeah.
yeah,
Can we do both?
that's
Yeah.
why I was
I
like,
mean,
I need
look,
like a willing sacrifice here. You know,
oh,
They
does
have
that have
to
to
be
be willing?
willing.
it doesn't have to. Be. It
So we
doesn't
just
need
kill
to-
a bad person and do it with the
Well,
purpose of
they'd have to
getting
be
a
aware.
reward.
Yeah,
Oh, they have to be
They'd
alive.
have to be
and I'd have to kill them on a blood altar.
Okay, so we just
Yeah.
capture them. But we don't really have the best
We don't have-
track record
Oh,
of
yeah.
capturing
Everything we
people.
capture.
You guys also would have to find a blood.
Yes,
Yeah.
and there's like 3.
There's
I don't know. Someone is like dying already, and they want to give their body to science. You know, like
Yeah, but we'd have to keep them.
You'd have to go to Oxford.
that's mine. No.
Okay.
anyway. So
You do actually have
yeah, I do actually. I've been waiting for you to ask. Quite frankly. So, anyways,
sorry,
yeah.
Anyways.
So Aurora can temporarily transform into Aurora now.
You
Thank
guys
you
don't
so
just
much,
have to have sex with
Well, she
To
only
make
It
exists
her
takes
within-
all of her
To make her
concentration.
change
Yeah, sure.
permanent.
and I mean,
Seek Gehenna.
if she can only exist within a round. A round's only 6 seconds.
Do you,
No,
isn't
do
it?
you want me to
It's
make?
It's a round to summon her, but then she can make until just stop it.
So it's like
It's
Yeah.
kind of more like a boomerang. You know, like you summon her, she takes your turn, and then she comes back
again,
at the end of your
she's
turn.
a person for 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
vine.
She is literally a person for 6 seconds.
It's a vine.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like out of combat.
Oh, out of combat, it's concentration.
Okay.
And if
In
you try to do
combat.
it for too long, it'll make you incur
Does she
exhaustion.
have her own stones?
She has her own character sheet. You don't get that.
Of course not.
That would be the easy.
You just summon her.
You just
Please
just
do
get-
something.
You just,
start
you get to
talking
tell
down
me what you would like her to do,
Okay,
and she'll do it for
Okay.
Just
Or
as
she'll try to
she
do it.
plays
Or she'll
and
try.
fights on the
She's not gonna be able to
battlefield,
do
you slowly,
everything.
like, start
you. You also weren't
building.
told what the command word to summon her is, so
I'm still talking to Hillary, but I
Yeah.
supposed to be wrong. Hey, so there's
It's pineapple.
yes,
Oh, yes, it's pineapple.
it's not pineapple.
Oh, okay.
Dang.
I was gonna be like, dude, what?
what is seven?
Sleeping Beauty.
It's please, you know.
Aurora knows.
Okay, so I have to ask her. Anyway,
You then very quietly hear.
For real?
Aurora does not know.
Aurora does know. She just doesn't remember at the moment.
Aurora does not
Is it because you haven't figured it out yet?
No, I know what it is. It's written down.
It's Aurora.
No.
No, it's not Sawaro. It's Saguaro.
Aurora.
Saguaro.
She seems to
It's a
have
jabalina.
forgotten.
Job-
You're laughing at
She'll remember.
Look at those jalapenos, right?
Well,
Vaginas.
thank you all for everything.
What's wrong?
Vaginas.
That's what
Like
it is.
fajitas.
It's fajitas, but you just say
Vaginas.
it.
I know.
Okay, well,
But still.
It's like, I'm not saying anything wrong.
I want a
not
vagina.
really one with
Yeah, it's like, that's just it. That's how you say it phonetically. It's
Deities.
vagina. Or actually, it would be
but
Vegeta.
out of all the
But
teams,
vagina's funny.
Vaginas.
you have been
Stop saying
Mind you,
that.
the list
I
is
love me
short,
some
so
vaginas.
I don't want that to come off as
Do you think she cringes when people masticate? Maybe.
I'm not as powerful as I once was.
Yeah, I need that.
I wish I could help more.
I have to like focus and like, what did they just say every
the
time you
only
say it?
thing that is necessary.
Every time I have to be like,
Vaginas are my favorite.
stop
I mean,
hurting my brain.
everyone
Which is rare.
masticates. It's just called mastication.
So
You know? Yeah.
that's all that is necessary.
It's
I
just
will-
chewing. That's all it is.
I will
I
instruct
know.
the Gormal clan
There's nothing wrong. It's
to-
just chewing.
Chewing
if I
vaginas.
may.
Chewing vaginas.
Vaginas.
Divinity is
Chewing
based off
is-
of
yeah.
faith.
You got it.
Belief and faith. Yes.
I believe in
I will tell the people of your kindness.
You'll get to know it again. That's nice.
I will tell my people of your kindness, and they will instruct. Small statues, nothing as big as this. This is very nice.
This is very nice workmanship here.
I was like, I'm poor.
I
You
wish
have
this
a very
was a
nice
statue.
Really?
It's
We
what it is.
can't. You cringe
Oh.
at.
Now you know why you can't earthbend it.
Nice vibe.
Because it's not Earth. Okay.
It's her
It is
body. It's her literal body.
Yep.
I called it.
Is she a type?
She is. There's 4 of them.
Okay.
Wait, 4 titans is what you're saying?
There are 4 titans.
And one of them is Ocean.
Yes.
One of them is Ilridge. The other
Yep.
one is. I'm waiting for you.
Gehenna.
Gehenna?
Gehenna's
Yeah.
a type.
What's the other
Gehenna
one?
is the other type.
Is
Yeah.
one of the
Isn't
other
she in
one.
the nether?
One of the Huh?
What's the other one?
Isn't Gehenna in the nether?
Yes, Gehenna is in the nether.
Try
And
to
what's the other
remember.
It's somewhat
What's it like coming from someone named Gehenna?
good try.
Well, I need to go find Gehenna.
Can you tell me after the game?
We were talking about Gehenna
No.
last time.
I can't.
I just want to research who this
Her
person
in
is.
the nether
False.
instead of Aurora,
Why?
because that is
Because
different
they don't
on
exist.
Aurora instead of
They're
going
not a
for Aurora.
real type.
Well, we're still
No,
doing
they're not
it.
like from anything.
They're not.
We're
They're
We're
from my
typecast.
world.
Oh,
not the
gotcha.
real world.
Never
I
mind.
remember I made
Yeah.
a
It
joke
doesn't
about
matter to me
the
as
nether.
much anymore.
Exactly.
I thought that it was like you pulled it out of like the
No,
same
I
thing.
didn't.
And I was like, ooh,
No,
I'd
I
love to like. Because sometimes I
don't-
do like to listen.
I like the lore in the D&D world as their own thing, so I make my own to add to it.
And most of it is Minecraft.
Well, I mean,
Some of it's also Slime Rancher.
actually, both Gehenna and the Netherworld are supposed to be Yu-Gi-Oh based, but that's a different conversation.
Are you serious?
Yes.
If you tell me that we're gonna have to freaking throw cards around,
No, you're not gonna have to throw cards.
Okay,
You're not dueling.
Yeah.
Playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Do.
Remember that time they
He's
made
just
a
like
TV
we
show based
plagiarizing.
on a card game? That's crazy.
They made a lot of them too.
Lightly
Yeah.
plagiarized.
I was like,
Plagiarism
didn't it
is
just
fun.
that with Pokemon?
I saw that. I was falling away. Good catch.
Well,
I do not endorse this message.
That's okay.
I endorse this.
is there a
Yeah, well,
city
I'm
hall
trying to
here?
go off the stuff.
There is, yeah.
Does it have the same communication system as the other city?
You would have to find out.
Like,
Red
we're
Rock.
actually
Still at
published
Illerich.
plagiarism.
Yes.
We're not
Illerich is
actually
the city
publishing
hall.
anything plagiarized.
Illerich.
It's just because
Illerich
of,
just
like,
stopped
waste
talking at this point.
You know what's really interesting is technically you
perfectly fair.
could
We
say
just want,
you could make the argument that this is being published.
we
on
could,
Twitch.
you know,
So
just chat.
technically,
We don't have to talk
Okay.
about all this. Like, how
Except
Yeah.
we're
Wait,
taking
what?
ideas from one thing
I'm talking
and
to
changing
I'm
it.
talking to
It's
Illerich.
not
Oh,
actually
Yeah,
plagiarism.
Russia's just trying to
sucks.
humanize Illerich for a second,
It's no.
which is
It's deriving inspiration.
as long as
How would you
like,
say
it's-
Aurora?
the
How would you
source
say
is
Rasha
cited.
talks?
My homework. Just change
How
the
would you say
wording.
Rasha talks? Like, does she talk with her
As long
hands, or
as
does she
the
just kind of stand
sources
there?
are cited, we're good.
Yeah, and we just said where
she
the sources
kind of
are, so
talks
it's fine.
But we need to say that in everything.
Yeah, with one of the hands.
Yeah.
She
Well,
feels
we mentioned
pair of
Minecraft and
hands
Yu-Gi-Oh! And
take her
everything.
hand,
Okay, it's fine.
and
Or
We
Here's-
do mention Minecraft and
a
everything.
quest
Yeah.
for El
wish I could
Dorado
still.
world
I'm pretty sure.
And
based
then
off
feels
of
it fade away.
Minecraft. A quest for El Dorado sources.
Aurora says
Yeah.
Illerich is not
Are
as
there any
strong
credits?
anymore.
Yeah.
Can't really
I'm gonna make you credits.
No.
summon
I'm
herself
gonna make you credits.
Can you?
to
Yeah, I can.
have casual
I'm gonna
conversation.
make you credits.
Whereas me and Sigils,
I look forward to
where
that.
we're attached to someone, we can talk to only
It
them.
won't take long.
except for whenever we don't
Maybe.
get out to
Yeah.
figure out.
Oh, by the way, y'all saw Aurora.
Yes,
Like,
I know.
you understand. You watched Aurora come out of the blue sphere and turn into a sword.
So she's not fake.
Rasha's not crazy.
Which is just
Well,
gonna
you're
be like,
not using
Congratulations.
So
I was never
Yeah.
crazy.
she already knew.
I never doubted you
Not
for a second.
not that Fez saying, "Oh, she's not crazy." Is
False.
Very,
the
very
crazy
reliable.
person doesn't think you're crazy. That's great.
Are we? Where's the third bowl of watermelon? Why does it keep
Over here.
disappearing?
1, 2.
That was cantaloupe.
3.
We didn't get a third.
No,
What?
we did get a third. I ate it all.
Oh, you ate the third one. Okay.
But that's watermelon.
I ate the
Yeah,
third
guys,
bowl.
someone's phone is going off.
That's mine.
Not
It's my wife. Hey, hon, what's up? Okay. Alright. Yeah, gotcha. I'll send you a text when I'm.
Red Robin. Young. Nobody? Yeah, it felt super awkward because it felt like I was listening to them.
Yes, we're
No,
eavesdropping.
They can still, they can
We're
still
listening.
hear it. I just don't want people to
Why
hear
did you say
it.
hello,
We're trying
Kiki?
I don't want
eavesdrop
them
here.
to.
Shut-
No,
Say hello.
absolutely not.
Shush.
Absolutely not. I'd rather you talk about Vegeta. Vaginas, I mean.
Vaginas.
I'd rather you talk about that than
Vaginas.
like listen on this conversation. And that is saying something. So yeah,
But as soon as I
the brownies were actually fantastic.
I actually didn't try the brownie because I had ice cream earlier, and so I was like, sugar.
I also
Did you
haven't
make
tried a
them, though?
brownie, but they're dark chocolates. I'll
You
die
said.
if I try them.
Did you make them?
Yeah, it's out of
Everything okay? Do you need to go?
But
But you did well. Followed the directions very well.
Peed on him.
so
Oh, I see.
she's got patient.
Going to get him. Yeah. Okay. Horseshoe.
Oh, I thought
Oh, it works at
I
Banner.
thought he
Okay.
worked at Northwest. Interesting.
Who works on your okay?
Somebody works at Overwest.
Anyways.
Which banner?
So, yeah,
Like the
Universe one?
that's what you're left off with.
Okay, that's
So it's not too
reasonable.
far
I'm
from
gonna give
here.
her my next target is to go to City Hall.
Okay, so City Hall
And next
is
target.
gonna be down.
Next target.
This is the ring. Hi, Tumble. Why are you licking her tail? Weirdo. Her little grandma, dude. City Hall is. Shoot, why can't I? I need to find my glasses. I can't see. City Hall.
Oh wait, City Hall's down.
Yeah, it's the you.
It's
There
the
it is.
U.
There it is.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it should be somewhere down in this area. I know, Tombo. You're very cute. Oh
That's because I think it's kind of
no, it's because I clicked and then I tried to click back and
Anyway, it's right there.
yes, down there. Thank you. There it
That
is.
spot.
Ta-da! It's this building.
It is.
You you are here.
in the garage.
So, what is everybody else doing? I'm not gonna make it all about Russia. Like I always do. What would everybody else like to do? Kiki, you're gonna get smacked in the face. I'm not careful.
We don't really have any big things that.
People right here.
Yeah.
Can I have more money to
Russia
upgrade
has
my
a
weapons?
definitive story thing going on, but we're just
You could
kind
go
of
make
side
money,
players.
John. There is a place where you can make
Yeah,
money.
Russia's clearly the main character.
Well, I
right
want,
now.
I want to,
Yeah.
I want to upgrade them, and then while they're being
No,
upgraded,
it's okay.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
that way I waste as little time as possible. Because Butch doesn't know when we're leaving. Butch does want to get level 3 enchants on it, but he also wants to pay Russia back the money for getting the enchants. I know, but Butch's it's Butch's thing.
Money is an object of little to no value to Russia at this point, basically.
So
Yeah.
whatever I
Well, I'm
need
still
to
gonna
get.
save, but that's
Yeah, exactly. That's my
I-
point.
So the question is, what do I need to get the level 3 enchants? Because it would be Fire 3, Sharpness 3, and Radiant 3.
I don't think they have a level 3.
Hello.
I think they just have a very expensive level 4. So wait, it's
Fire.
sharpness 3. Oh, you're in luck. It does. It takes a. Or no, it is a level expensive level 4.
It is just an expensive level 4, so it just
Yeah.
immediately it skips
So wait,
3
your-
as opposed to 4.
Which fire do your weapons have exactly? Fire aspect.
Fire aspect.
Okay, that is a level 3. That requires a 51 to 75.
This looks like
Can I have a 70 gold
Yeah, that's Chase.
thing? However much.
I don't know.
Ruby, right?
Well,
Yeah,
Ruby
Ruby.
is not that big.
I
Ruby is
actually
cooler.
don't have this.
So you know he's cool.
I don't think you have
I
anything.
don't have enough. That's enough.
Really?
No, why do you leave? The really expensive food. To
Says to make a bag of holding, right?
did we make
Yeah, I'm pretty sure somewhere along the way.
these completely?
So
So
Well, there's an magic
you have
sword and all.
money to buy that? I have some.
If you need money, I can get some.
Actually, I have.
That's a 70 gold.
let's
I
say
don't
you're
have
in
that.
luck. So
I have 174 gold.
yeah, you have enough.
Silver
You have enough gold.
to
You
get
need a-
for all 3 of them.
Oh, for all 3 of them? No, you don't have enough gold.
Yeah. I want because Butch for some reason with his battle axes
Priority.
he just has this they all need to be the same strength, like, and by that level up at the same
Ah.
time. Like he can't just halfway do
Level
it.
balancing. I
Yeah.
see. It's not Pokemon. You're okay. You're not yet at the level where your Pokemon can be level 30 and you're level 15, John. So you can live with. You don't need to.
Well, no, I know, but it's his thing. Like I feel like Butch
Yeah.
is just like it
My
has
point
to-
is that you don't need to enchant your weapons right now. don't need to level up your
You're a
weapons right
heavy
now.
hitter. The next
Oh,
time you
I
get
know.
possessed,
Because you don't need to.
But I want to.
John, the next time, you are a very easily possessed creature. You realize that if you enchant your weapons, you become the biggest hazard to your own team.
Like
Yeah.
you just did.
you already are both of the
Okay,
most
That's
beneficial.
actually something I haven't considered.
Broski,
Exactly.
Broski, I got hit by Philip once, Fez once, and you once.
And you
Philip
almost
did-
killed.
Philip did like 14 damage, I think. Fez did like 10. You put me to 4 from that. I'm at 51 normally.
So you did like
half my damage.
Why do I have 51 normally? I have more health than
Hmm.
Well,
You really only have 51 max HP?
That's true.
You're a barbarian, aren't you? What's your constitution modifier?
About that, 'cause it's like, no,
Constitution is
Jimmy,
plus
go
5.
ahead. I want
Plus 5?
it. Do it.
What level? You're level
5.
5? That doesn't add up.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, that
Maybe I need to add more.
Let's say, because you should have 12, right? It's a d12 plus 5.
5 of it should just.
You should have 17 times 5, which is 90. 95.
Should I be at 95 health?
You should
Are you
be.
putting me at 95 health?
Yeah.
Which means you have more health than
Then
Bush.
Coolio.
What's your
Barbarians are cool. This
Oh,
is why I was
because
sad.
you're a ranger. That's why. Because your hit dice is a d8.
I was
Kiki,
like,
don't play with
I'm
that.
such a lame
the
here.
problem,
Well,
the
then I- 'cause I
biggest
also have,
problem
like,
with
Not
what I'm
low
doing
armor
is that I'm
class,
trying to
but
get
low
to
armor
be
class is 17.
a barbarian,
It
but
has
my
base
dex isn't
armor,
high
base
enough for me.
Well,
That's
So I
then
tried
go
to
back
level
to
up the barbarian,
So,
Yeah, squishy.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's funny.
which
You're also
sucks.
the healer, so
Yeah.
Because once
Stick
I
with me,
multi-class,
stick with
my
me.
HP should just
And
like
the conveyor.
right
Yeah, you're well. It just depends.
Vaginas.
on what.
If
Well,
you level up,
kidding me?
if you level up your barbarian more than your ranger, you will gain more life points because you will be getting more life points per level or more hit points per level. Good grief, I'm stuck in you.
Alright,
You know,
then.
because rather than leveling
Just
up
wanted to
and
make
getting
sure.
1d8, you'll get 1d12 plus your
What do you
constitution.
want to do?
So,
Anyways,
alright.
what would everybody like to do?
Well, I would like to go make money.
You would like to go
I still
make
want
money.
to like upgrade my weapons, but I
Okay.
know that's.
Would you
not
like me to
gonna
tell
happen.
you what the best way to make money is? Because you're not going to like it.
Go to the
Sure,
ring.
you can tell me. Doesn't
The ring.
the ring?
The ring is the best place to make money.
Can I make sure I don't get hurt?
And then my mind was like,
She runs the ring.
She's like 90% of the ring.
Yeah.
You can take her, baby.
Possibly.
Do you think I could-
You're level 5. Oh, actually, y'all level up after defeating Villarreal.
I want to see if I
You're
can
all
go
level
barbarian
6.
now. Would it be better to go barbarian? It's probably good to go barbarian.
Should I try to get
Your goblins, however, who are not part of this fight, do not.
Oh, but
Rug is the exception. Oh, Rug was there, though.
Yes, Rug was there.
Actually,
Rug.
I think we established
I
that they
don't
were all
need
there.
the
So
multi-class
all
and
the
ability
goblins
score
leveled up too.
prerequisites for my primary class.
Because you need high strength for not strength.
High dex,
Yes.
because you're a ranger.
Should I try multi-class as a cleric or just continue on?
Just keep
Oh,
it.
so my
I was
so
just
now
teasing.
I have 9 HP. So
Yeah, except I have not rolled for my HP.
but that didn't, it didn't do anything.
Just
more
do
for me
max
than-
HP. You don't have to roll for your HP. Just add 17.
Okay.
Well, see, now I am at 72, which means that I'm still squishy. So,
112.
I need a class to multi-class into because I can't level druid without the same.
Without messing yourself up.
Yeah.
Dude, that did nothing but give me more hit points.
That's usually what it does.
You're a druid, what?
Druid rogue. I can level
You
up
can do
rogue.
rogue. Need to find
Okay.
a thing.
That's so
I
dumb.
really need to just download that app.
Yeah, I
and
really
just have it.
recommend it. It's
What is
very
hit dice?
hit dice is what you heal during a short rest. So basically during a short rest what you do is you can use one
And then I heal 6
and then
d10.
no, you'll heal 1 d10. For instance, if Grug were to use a hit dice, he would heal 1d8.
But why does it say 68?
Because it's your level d8. Which means if you want, in one short rest, you can heal 68. It's just, then if you're stuck in a place where you can't take a long rest between battles, as such, you're screwing yourself over for later.
So once it's a long rest, it gets you.
A long rest restores everything. There's nothing a long rest doesn't restore.
Did we get a long rest?
No.
Not yet.
No.
You guys have not gotten a long rest.
But since I leveled up,
But you did level up, so consider yourself full
Dorado
HP.
wants to see if he can find a pool.
Like
Good
a
luck
public
with
pool?
Yeah.
screw it.
Or
I'm doing the
something.
Okay.
I don't know. He
Um,
needs to like decompress.
I'll do you first. You don't find a pool.
Okay.
You do, however, find a bathhouse.
That works.
Okay.
What
You
kind
kind
of
of. It's like a.
hot or cold.
There's both. It has 4 rooms. Men's hot, men's cold, women's hot, men's cold.
Maybe I was gonna
So
go
2
in the
saunas.
men's pool.
Cold,
So-
really?
That doesn't surprise me.
Actually,
He
you know
lives
what?
in the ocean.
That's
Yeah.
fair. I had to think about that for a second. Keep
So-
forgetting you're basically in Mars.
You walk in. It's actually very popular. The cold, because you guys are in the middle of
Desert.
basically a desert, is the cold is very popular. The hot is kind of where like
The
the
weirdos go.
no, like the
Strange people go.
no the people who are more there for a sauna, like there to just kind of like take a load off.
Yeah,
Whereas
more
people
like-
there for the cold ones are more so for taking an actual
Bath.
shower.
Actual bath.
Yeah.
We don't do showers here.
Well, they do showers. You
Bath.
take-
No, we don't do
I
showers.
say no.
We don't do
You're
showers.
so
And
stupid.
then you got
What the heck? Wait, is Twitch still going?
Yes.
Yes.
Just being obnoxious
Okay. So
and inappropriate.
what's new?
Welcome to Twitch.
I'm trying. Oh,
You're fine.
None.
Anyways,
no one else
so-
is.
What would you like to try and do in this crowded bathhouse, Muriel?
Fight
looking
someone.
for love.
looking for
Just like-
love from Oceanus.
Chill.
Just like hang out.
Chill.
Yes.
Did you bring ice cubes or something?
You
'Cause you might
very
need
much
that.
so
like,
kind of
just
find your way to like a
relax.
secluded section, and you kind of like slink your way in, and then just like you kind of hit the water, and you feel like your body like, you know. There's like a moment where 1 or 2 guys try to like come up and talk to you, but you're like so in zen that they kind of like look, and they kind of look at you, and they're all like, they're more so just checking to see that Muriel's like.
He's not dead.
Yeah, I was like,
Because
Because he's
they
just
watch,
sort of like floating.
Muriel is covered in wounds right now.
Yeah.
But that's a good point. I'm
Like
covered in wounds.
singes, wounds, and it's kind of a hard sight to see. Like
Am I
people
covered
kind of
in
split
wounds?
ways. Yeah, everybody
They
is.
either
Well,
Or-
come
actually,
over
I just had
concerned
a-
or they like
I
avoid.
say you got hit by Sacred Flame,
I
so
got
you're,
hit
you
by
have
Sacred
like
Flame. I got hit by a psychic attack, and then I got punched, and that's it.
you got punched.
I got punched right before, and you didn't let me short rest or anything because I told Philip to punch me.
Oh,
That's
right.
why I was down.
That's right. I totally forgot that.
So I have a massive bruise, probably.
Yeah, you probably have massive bruise and
That's
yeah.
why
So
she was
yeah,
into
you're
me.
probably down.
But yeah.
No.
Maybe it was just like
Yeah, so occasionally somebody comes up to make sure you're not dead. But other than that, people pretty much leave you alone.
Okay.
You get to relax.
Until one day.
he just like
Uh,
eventually just like sings follows.
Fez,
Hmm.
That's when people.
is there
really start
anything
checking
you
on
would
me.
like to do? Fez can wander around her heart's content.
Fanatical.
Okay.
I'm gonna find like a story thing for her because we got like the Oceanus, we got Aurora.
Which
That's,
Oceanus isn't exactly
There is
story.
possible story at the hotel.
Right, kind of is the story, but not completely. Divine power to fuel
You know,
the rage.
go check that out.
Okay. So you get to the hotel, which is right here.
Yeah.
Inside the walls. And you kind of get in, and you see Lee, who's basically in like the courtyard, and he's literally just kind of playing his guitar. And it's not heavy metal, but it's definitely still metal.
I love that. So we're getting like a Greta Van vibe. Got it. Love that man.
It's like a bored metal. Like he's got nothing better to do.
Oh, well, you can't do that. You can't have that.
Well, I mean, it's not half-assed, but, you know, it's just you can tell he is bored.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we took all of his students and we went to kill a god, so I'm not surprised he's bored. We left him with Rex.
And Rex talked his ear off, which is why he's outside. Anyways.
I just imagine that Fez will go up and she'll just like sit on the floor. And, you know.
Right.
He kind of looks up to see you and is like, "Wow, where have you guys been?"
Sorry.
You know, there was
I'll
a
fix that.
cause
Let me grab my
about
metal
that
dust
had
real
to be taken care of. But everything seems
Actually, I feel
to
like the metal
be
dust
right.
might be explode.
Just kind of like he hits like an awkward chord and then kind of stops and then goes back to playing. Really?
Yes. She pretended to be a goddess named Hera, but in reality, she was a goddess who was swayed by a demon, turned into one herself. A goddess of trickery. Title here.
He's like, "Oh, okay."
And her name is Boromir.
He kind of there's kind of a moment where he pauses and he says, "Are you hungry? Do you want to go to dinner?"
Oh,
Would you like
is she being asked on a date?
on a date by the child?
Yes.
He's 17.
That's the
He's
In
an
the
adult.
world of Harry
I
Potter,
was saying, in this world, he's
Yeah.
technically an adult.
that's why his
I
parents let
swear
him go.
she jumped on me, you know. Like, what would you even do in that kind of situation?
I don't really like to think about it.
You know,
honestly.
like, oh, it's just like, I swear, they did it. You know, I was just over here.
Harassment.
I was just keeping my hands to myself. I was the babysitter, sir.
I didn't even do anything.
But Fez is kind of slow, and she's like a child anyway. She got the mind of a kid, so she's not thinking like
Soulless kid.
that. Yeah, okay. She's like,
Right now, all she knows is that she's being offered free food.
pretty much. She's got a one-track mind, you know? That sounds good.
Can we go to a movie
I-
after? Sorry.
There's a pretty good buffet next door. Do you want to head over?
Yes, that sounds adequate.
Is it all like-
Yeah, so all she can eat, she can really pack it away. You know?
Okay, so you and
I
Lee
bet she.
head over to.
Going on a date with a 16-year-old, that feels like
17.
17. I don't care. I still feel my skin
He's
crawl.
gonna
The
be
17-year-old
18
feels
Technically, in this
17.
world,
Yeah.
the legal age of an adult is actually 16. It's really more like 15. So technically, the minors are actually adults. Just saying.
I don't care. I'm
Some of them
whatever
are.
the hell she
Some
wants.
of-
Okay,
some-
Tyler is
I-
over
I
here like,
I would like to argue the fact that Muriel left the ocean at 15 years old.
Boom.
Has been going around
Yeah,
Boom.
but
Being an adult.
For a while.
It's because Oceanus was like, "You're an adult, kid. Get going."
Leave.
You're an adult, dude.
That's how it works. That's how it works. Parents kick you out of the house. You're a grown up now, kid. Get going.
This is
Basically,
online.
yeah.
I have to act uncomfortable.
Miriam has
No,
been
I have to make it clear. I do not condone.
invested.
That's fine.
I think
So-
that we get the idea, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, thanks. Wow, 17-year-olds.
Oh boy.
Oh, I can't even do that. I'm just
So
I can feel the anxiety.
the paper
just
bag.
like-
you get to the restaurant with Lee, and you're taken to a seat. You're given a menu, and he says, "Get whatever you like, whatever you want."
Are you paying?
It's just like a full ass plate of ribs. You know? That's totally what she would do.
Just a mess
Remember to ask if
It's a
he's
bib.
paying.
You know, she'd be wearing a bib.
on
but
her face.
No, she'd be wearing a bib to cover her clothes, but she would have barbecue sauce everywhere on her face.
Yeah.
You gotta ask.
That's
though, if
basically what he would order too, is ribs and then.
Why are these two like soulmates? Wait a minute.
I was saying he'd probably eat them a little nicer and just have it all over his fingers. But-
no.
His face would be clean.
if he's paying, it's
Ish.
a
If
date.
Fez is anything.
It'd be like around like right here.
Technically, I do dates where it's like whoever asks. Like
Well,
whoever
yeah.
asks. Hey,
Lee,
But-
yeah,
Lee
yeah.
definitely will be paying.
Okay.
So
No,
it's
'cause Fez
definitely a date.
doesn't have money.
Yeah.
It's a date.
Poor.
Yeah, it's a date.
Yeah,
Fez
Oh,
doesn't know it's a day
Fez
because
doesn't
she's
know it's
Exactly.
She's Fez.
but it
dense
is.
as
I mean, Lee is also aware that she probably doesn't think it's a date.
Okay.
And so he's accepting with the fact that he just got to take a dinner. Period.
Wow, what a gent.
Yeah.
You know? Where's this
But
in
he
real
knows.
life?
It's
Like,
honestly.
like what the
They don't
fuck?
exist anymore.
Wow.
Society killed them.
Damn.
They said,
What?
wow, gentlemen's chivalry, just,
We're not having any of that anymore.
it's,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
it's,
offended.
me too, believe it or not.
Wow.
I say,
nice
because I
job.
consider myself semi-chivalrous and a gentleman. But-
I'd say you probably
can be
are, yeah.
semi-chivalrous and society.
Exactly.
When
So.
the average is below the bar, chivalry is dead.
Exactly.
There you go.
So,
But, yeah, that's totally
in the meantime,
inhaling ribs.
as Lee is as well.
That was totally. She's still
Butch.
me after all. Well, part of me at least. 'Cause that's
Go
totally
ahead and make 4 checks.
What joke?
We'll say you can add your Constitution to 2 of them and your Strength to 2 of them. I'm saying I'll let you pick which ones you add.
She got in
Grug is level
great.
5. Rug is the goblins should be level 4, except for Grug. Grug is a higher level than.
Because he was the OG.
Yeah.
Because I had worked at 2.
Oh, then they should only be level 3 actually.
No, I never updated them. Because we don't want them too far back.
What level is Bug, John? 3. 3? Okay. Then yeah, so
So
level
then,
4.
then we
You
had
got
them level
Saran
up.
wrap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 4 is the
Just Zach takes the brand.
It's a
Thank you.
little temperamental, so just be careful.
Mm.
You'll have to.
That's just
I have
saran wrap, though. I don't think there's a thing as.
I thought you already had. That was.
Saran wrap. It is.
Oh, this is all the information.
Oh, then yeah, you can pick it. It just can't be anything. Just I'll approve it.
Yeah.
Didn't.
Yeah,
Oh,
because it's basically gonna be what Lee is taught.
Cut it in.
then I'll talk to you about it.
Cut it in
I
a
love you
diagonal.
So, and I don't remember what
Because I'm
Lee's
talented.
thing is anymore.
4, right?
Yeah, they should be level 4.
You know what's really awesome? My Constitution is 20, so it's plus 5, and then 21 for my Strength, so it's plus 6.
So you get 2 that are plus 6, 2 that are plus 4, or plus 5.
So I rolled a 14, 16, 15, and 17, and so it's going to be a 20, 21, 20, and 23.
Nice.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
these ones, I'll just delete those.
Thank you.
So you got 20, 21, 20,
Semi-square.
23. Unfortunate.
Okay.
What?
So you get into the ring.
None of them are
It
high enough,
works
are they?
enough.
None of them are high enough.
To get home at least.
You get into the ring.
And if I
And
make it or not,
you
forever.
your first opponent is a Goliath.
Go talk
And
about
I
that.
lose, so.
Yeah, and he is bigger than you are, both height and size, and width, we'll call it. And he basically pushes you down and sits on you.
That's kind of mean.
Yeah. And there's kind of like a moment where you're like, I have spikes on my back that are now in the ground. It's like he's that heavy. Like he's a big, big,
Alright,
big boy.
Wow,
The
so I
next
just found out
battle-
that I'm a total loser.
You're not a total loser. The next battle, you
Careless.
do manage to have a pretty good fight, but you don't win. Your opponent manages to put you in a kill point and ends that round. And then you go up against this sugar. Because I never told you guys her name. You go up against her, and she basically just
Kicks your ass.
well,
one and done.
yeah, she basically just takes that giant club right to your gut across that bruise. And there's kind of a moment where Butch is like, wow, this sucks. And literally kind of just passes out for a moment. And then on the last one, at this point, people are cheering for you. You know, Butch has a little crowd are like, hey, you know, he's the underdog. Like he's giving it his all, and he looks super cool.
But
You
you
know,
have to rest.
yeah. You lose, and as you're walking away,
you earned
feeling
the
kind of
best.
defeated, you win popularity bet, and you manage to make 150 gold, 32 silver, and
By
6
getting
copper.
your ass kicked.
152 gold, 32 silver, and 6 copper.
Oh, look, I
152, you said?
just got the text from folks.
You're good.
I'm like,
Your night is basically going to end on a date with Lee. I won't
152.
I won't go in much more into it than that, so we don't make everybody uncomfortable.
he was just over here like, I mean, Ben probably doesn't even realize it's a date.
Yeah,
Yeah.
6.
because I mean, the only other thing that you would do is talk during dinner, and then probably talk as he walked back to the hotel with you.
Wow, what a gent. He walks me back to the same place we're staying. Wow.
Bye, Tyler.
Bye.
Good night.
I will see y'all next
And then
time.
Rasha, we will end with you. What are you doing? City Hall.
I went to City Hall
Mhm.
because no one else is at home today.
Mhm.
And the fancy cell phone. Telephone. You don't have that.
The telepath. Yeah,
Do you?
they do.
But how much is it?
A lot more expensive.
Because I didn't pay
Like 200 gold
Oh.
for
Okay.
a long distance.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, cool. Bet you $100.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not much.
And then it's the same process. They ask for a location and a name.
He's a
Did we
nomad and
establish where
You did. I don't remember what it is though.
Nobody just.
Let's say you can say your dad, and we'll fill it in at some other time.
Yeah.
We'll have to remake it. Rewatch all the footage. Oh, yikes.
Um,
I don't think I can listen to myself for that long.
Yeah, none of us can do it.
so
Yeah,
okay,
I know.
like, just call up the chieftain.
Okay.
Um, and,
Tombo, he's
He's so
inhaling
massive.
his catnip. There's catnip right there, and they're supposed to eat it, but he just sits there, he sticks his face in it, and he just inhales it, and then he's done. You know?
Yeah, he doesn't eat it. He just
And then he's already just
he goes.
Yeah.
it's
Okay, so you're doing telepath call.
yeah.
What are you saying?
Hey, Dad, it's
So
been a
my
while.
girlfriend
Probably
has a
like
sword.
midnight. Oh God, it's been a long time since I called him.
Since before you got a girlfriend.
I had the sword.
and a wife ish.
And a wife.
And a
He's
child.
he's a great
And a
grandfather.
grandson.
Yeah. Oh, that's
He's a
right.
great grandfather.
Oh, Dad, I have so much to tell you.
Number
so
one,
much
you're a
has
great
happened.
grandfather.
I've adopted some younglings and an older one.
And an older son.
And I'm kind of like the mom dad of the group. So I've really learned a lot from you over the years, it seems. There's a woman in my sword. She's very pretty. I think you and Mom would like her. And
Very sharp.
You should say that. You should totally say that.
Okay. Oh.
Well,
I'm, you know my takes on the divine. And that's not really changing, but there was an act of kindness brought to me by a Titan.
Yeah.
divine.
Divine.
Just so you don't know it's
Don't know
actually
that
Titan.
type.
Yeah. You just know it's a divine being.
By a very great divine. Hooks me up a lot. They're very nice, but they're kind of dying out, so they hate people who like them. I figured, I really have I think we have like a centralized faith with the formal thing. So I'm kind of thinking like if there's any gods to help us out, we should kind of they're gonna die either way. And you know, then we actually get them to do their jobs, like in the special civil servants that gods are. Then that would be good. That would be good for us all. Yeah, that's kind of really all I wanted to talk to you about. I wanted to check in, see how you were doing, see how Mom was doing, how's sis, all that. Yeah. Do I get those?
No. Raja, it's so good to hear from you. I'm glad to hear it all.
It is midnight.
It is late, but more so, it's a case of I've become rather ill. Some disease started spreading. Was in the whoa, what was that? Was in the land that we were traveling through, and a lot of us caught it, and in my efforts to help people, I got it too.
Is it like
Very specific.
We don't know what it is, but it's definitely taken a lot of lives.
helping you out, right? She's like,
I'm making her stay away. Next time you call, make sure to call her first.
Yeah, you want screw you, Dad.
It's 200 both ways, just so you know. 200
it costs
there.
that job. I'll pay the 4.
But
Every time
that was for coals right there.
Because it's shit.
So you're already up to 800 gold. Just like you might like to know.
Breaking your bank.
Yeah. I
Just
told
steal
you
the
it
money
was a
back.
lot more.
That's okay.
Just steal the money
I'm
back.
down to 300. You know, Rasha would instinctively go to say, like, okay, Dad, whatever, I'll tell you later. But then stops herself because that would be a waste of money.
Yes.
And then she's gonna call.
This guy's making bank.
Yeah.
Does it cost 200 for her to get the message back? Or is it just the 200 for her to send the message?
To get the message back. It costs 200.
Okay, so it would be like
Yeah, so what they say 200, but they charge 400 because the return message is also, part of that.
all right.
It's a different
So I'm
call.
like 360, and I'm gonna mention this to the guy you're talking to. I don't have exactly enough for this next message because I want to hear what this is. So I have 369. I have 8
You kind of see the telepathy like opens his eyes and the link kind of like ends and he kind of shuffles around for a moment and he pulls out like a bag and starts like shuffling through it and he hands you a bag. It's 41 gold. Or it's 31 gold.
30. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's enough to make a difference.
It's enough to make a difference.
Okay, he's just like.
And then he reopens the link.
Really? Wow, what a guy.
Hey, Mom. This is the only chance I'm going to talk to you. There's a lot.
Talk for
I doing well. I'm healthy. I hear Dad's not. I will get to hear your response, but I won't send a message back.
Yeah.
But I'm fine. I'm food. I'm not. I mean, I'm fine. I'm okay.
I'm worrying about down every once in a while, though.
Oh yeah, I took down a
Help
false
take
god.
down.
Yeah, I wanted to help take down a false god.
I think Philip and Butch kind of
Yeah, I did that.
dealt the most.
I agree.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
You did take down a false god because that would not have happened had you not hit her.
I helped take down a false god. Whole different thing for another day. It's less expensive.
Is there a time
Great
limit for this
grandmother.
message?
A pretty woman in my sword, like the soul of one. She's very.
One day we will be married.
Your great grandmother.
Your great grandmother. Not with the pretty woman's kids. She doesn't have kids. She's a sword. I've
That's funny.
adopted goblins. One of them
Goodness gracious.
is significantly older than me, and one of them is their kid, which is significant. So yeah, you're a great grandmother. I'm a grandma. I thought you'd like that. And
there's not even any legal adoption papers. It's just like,
It's not legal adoption.
it's all in her head.
What's Marshall's sister's name? Let Nazgul know that I'm fine, and she doesn't need to continue to plan to eventually find where I'm at. Bring me back home. She doesn't need
Please don't let
she
her
doesn't
do that.
need to do that. She probably should stay with the camp if Dad's sick. And I hope you're doing well. And I need you to talk to the non-sick people about worshipping a god. Now, I don't like gods, but there was a divine being who helped me out, and so I promised them I would try to help prolong their life. However, Sure, that may be. And so, it's considering the normal clan doesn't have a centralized religion. Whatever entities helped me out on my journey, because I met 3 gods today. That was fun. And I met
3 gods
I
today.
met 3 gods today. I made
2 of them
all,
helpful, 1 of them sort of.
I made them all uncomfortable. In some way.
I can totally see you
say
being
you
like
may.
very
As far as
proud
Rosh
of
is concerned, she made them because she didn't bow, fall to her knees to them.
You're very
That's
proud
fair.
of that.
Yes, Rosh is very. So yeah, anybody that helps me out might need to add to the formal pantheon. Anyway, yeah, I'd love to hear from you. And I hope everything's fine. And this is a long message.
Hopefully they don't charge me extra.
You kind of see the telepath. He kind of like he like opens his eyes again to make sure you're dying.
It's like, yes, this is long.
There's kind of a moment where he's like he sits there and like he's kind of like waiting. He's not sure like what's happening. It's like
The telepath hears a
you know,
lot.
there's like a do 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 do
The
kind of
telepath
thing,
hears a lot.
and then you hear a wow, that's a lot. It's so good to hear from you, Russia. I'm so glad. With everything you said, I'm not sure I'm gonna remember all of it, but it's just good to hear from you. I'll make sure your sister stays around. She might be taking over.
Yeah, she's.
She might be. Sorry, I didn't mean to pause there. My nose is going.
Yeah, wait.
She might be taking over as chief if something happens to your father, who has insisted on locking himself away and won't let me help him or tend to him, which is mildly infuriating, but it's okay. But it's so glad to hear. I'm so glad to hear from you. I'm a little confused about the whole sword and pretty lady grandchildren thing, but I'm happy for you.
This is very supportive.
Yeah,
Very
this
sharp.
Her mother is also.
and
The
I'm
joke again,
glad to hear
kind of-
things are
No,
going
it's
well for you.
funny the second.
I would say more, but
Yeah,
I
kind of can't.
You're officially broke, huh?
No,
no, I have a 50,000 gold check, but I can't use that on telephone.
no, you can't.
It's not.
50,000 gold piece check. Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, from the
So you're
from the,
really not hurting
the two clan things.
From the mayor of
The two towns.
The
Game
whole
sheet.
base and
I want you to know, Butch, after having lost so badly, really wants to level up his weapons. He's so ticked. He's so ticked.
You didn't use your weapons for the fight. You were given weapons to fight with.
They don't let
See,
you use
worse.
magic weapons.
Yeah, they don't let you use your
Oh, so that's why I lost. Because these weapons make me like.
yeah.
significant.
Well, that
Sure.
and then also I'm
Actually,
assuming that
yeah.
the other people
That
aren't-
that is kind of why you lost. A lot of your weapons give you a lot of significant bonuses.
Because
that
it's
you
like
didn't
plus
get.
9 to both.
Yeah, and so your
It's
raw strength is not as high as those. So yeah, actually, those not
makes
using your
sense.
magical weapons is why you lost. So you have no desire to enhance them anymore because it's not the reason. If anything, Butch feels the need to enhance himself.
Yeah, I can see that. He's going to start a very strong, very intense training regimen.
I feel like
You're not Rocky.
No, he's going to literally like ask that lady, can you like teach me some stuff?
You're gonna teach the lady that we kind of maybe ruined the reputation of.
Yeah.
Whoa! No, that's kind of her reputation as is already.
I
But
feel like at some point, probably like in the next time, Ariel wants to enchant javelin, that he has an enchanted ranged attack, not just his.
yeah, that's fair. But we'll say that the night is going to end by people going back to bed.
Yeah.
And we're going to end it there for the night. thank you all so much for watching. If we're being quiet, remember. If you've enjoyed, make sure to check out the Dungeons Dragon Instagram page.
DM them with that clip.
No, don't please. You can actually send it to the Twitch account if you did actually clip it. You can send it directly to the Twitch account, Conkid93 Twitch TV. But other than that,
in other words, he wants it.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I'm plugging. That's how it works. Always plug. Shameless plug. But also check out my YouTube channel, Clunkid93. I upload all of our sessions there.
Except for one.
Yeah, except for that one. Yeah, that makes me. Maybe I'll talk about that one. What happened in that episode? Who knows? Actually, I vaguely remember what happened in that one. There was a lot of kidnapping. But yeah, make sure. Yeah, yes, in D&D, indeed. We'll see y'all. All right, we gotta end it here. All right.
Bye.
Bye.